I'm down for that.
I heard we were having some technical problems with YouTube streaming, Google Hangouts. What's going on?
No?
No? Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello? How does my audio sound?
Keep talking.
Hey, hello, ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey,
Hello.
hello there.
There. It sounds better than it did a second ago now.
Yeah,
What's wrong with your mic?
yeah, it sounds like you're talking through your phone.
With mine?
No.
No, Logan.
Oh, is it doing this again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm sure the answer is yes. Oh, so hello everyone in the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, chat. Let me open up Twitch. I didn't
We
even have
doing
the
this
window
thing?
open.
Is
I
it
should really have that
working?
open while we're
Are we
hanging
up?
out. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna say solid, probably. Also, fair warning. My computer has not shut off randomly in the middle of doing something, so expect that to happen sometime during the stream.
Oh, excellent.
No, I mean, that's inevitable.
That just sounds like a good time right there.
Oh, absolutely. It's the best time. I
Best time.
got so upset. I got a new laptop for school, and I wanted it. I always try to future-proof whatever kind of technology I get because I don't like buying new stuff every like 3 to 5 years. I want to wait like 10 years between purchases.
That's fair.
So I got a pretty good laptop. I found out it's better than my desktop.
That'll
God
happen
damn
when you
it.
wait 10 years to buy a computer.
Yeah. Well, the desktop I got as like I
that
have
better?
to buy something. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh, fucking good.
Damn, night and day.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, the
Definitely.
desktop I got as like I got it for like $300 new because I just didn't have any money and I'm like I need something to work on so that I can do things. Just need something, anything. And it yeah, so it shouldn't be surprising. But I've been upgrading it since I got it and I've been steadily upgrading it like every couple of months. So it's a pretty okay machine, but it's still not as good as my laptop.
All right, so now I'll put the streaming video live.
Yeah. Carrie is
You know,
goat says Tori's back.
I am doing Digimon, but I'm not doing that Digimon song. But
Why not? It's a good song.
because I just got the my physical copy of the Cyber Sleuth OST just showed up,
Oh shit.
and I've just been humming the opening theme to it nonstop because it's amazing.
Nice.
Where is Carrie?
She's sitting over there.
Excellent.
Excuse you. I'm finishing getting ready.
I was asked where you are, okay?
God.
Ah!
There was no judgment in that statement.
There was
Fuck!
exclusively judgment in that statement.
Clean up all my shit.
Yeah, you do need to clean up all your shit.
I'm not sorry.
So, the important thing is, Carrie's back in Canada.
She is.
Yeah, she
Much as
is.
we hate it.
Oh shit, we got 1,000 bits from Darkside.
Hello!
Thank you, Doctor.
Look at that.
I go.
Or as Izzy usually calls him, Doomsday.
That was like a day. You fuck off.
No, it's tradition now. You've done it since time immemorial.
I would appreciate that.
They have very similar names,
Why is there an ice cream?
and they're both gray. You can see my dilemma.
It's not that it happened, it's that it happened multiple times, and every attempt you made to correct it was just you like somehow managed to overcorrect it, like you did like a Death Note thing, like, no, wait, I would think it's Darkseid, so it must be Doomsday.
God.
I'm getting ready. Here, this is me getting ready for the stream. All right.
I wish that I was away.
So we're just missing Aaron. Oh shit! Haseo Sora just went to Plus Ultra. Thank you for the
I'm
for
sorry,
the
what?
subscription.
Oh,
Hooray!
That's awesome, man.
Sora,
I didn't look at them all, Carrie.
the best bud in the
Excuse
history
you,
of
what?
all buds.
God damn
What
it!
the
Now
fuck?
Darkseid said.
You know what I said, buddy. You heard me.
I'll kill you.
Sorry, what was that, Izzy?
Now Darkseid's saying, Doomsday, I like it. I'll change my name if I can now.
He should just keep changing it every stream. Just keep you on your toes.
Yeah, no, it's Doomsday now. No, it's back to Darkseid. It's Doomsday. It was always
Surprise.
Darkseid. Wait, what? No! No! No!
Nay.
Brr.
Winnie!
Winning.
Yet additional bits.
Oh, shit. Got some more bits from Jude the Duck.
I had to stop.
I had to stop watching Angry Video Game Nerd for this. It better be worth it.
I mean,
Wow.
that's up for you to decide.
Man, that's one of the more confrontational messages we've done with bits. Yo, motherfuckers, entertain me.
As he throws pennies at us.
Dance, monkeys, dance.
So dance, monkeys, dance.
Also, sorry if my
This is
furious
Rose.
typing becomes deafening.
It's
Well-
not as bad as it's been in the past.
That's good. That's because I got a slightly different mic. So that helps a lot.
Yeah.
So proud.
Excellent.
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 Are you still setting up the game, or do you have like something to log into yet?
Bah!
No, you can log in.
I have so many things.
On-
I
on
forgot that I
Fantasy
had
Grounds.
sandwich in my bag. It works out great.
Jesus.
Look at these pops.
Nice.
I have old man Han Solo, who's a bobblehead and
So
can't stand up because he's so drunk.
Wonderful.
And I also
Wunderbar.
have Loki.
Nice.
I also have
He's so
Deadpool.
pale
I have Deadpool
and red-eyed.
and Vegeta and Daenerys riding a dragon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that should.
Pretty.
Let me check stream volume.
It's a big
Matt,
old-
can you talk for a
big old
second?
dragon.
A big
Sure,
dragon. Come
I'm
past.
talking.
Get out.
Aho.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna check
The,
stream, see how it sounds.
the heads are so
Gotcha.
bobbly.
Alright.
Yeah, is it possible to turn max volume up a little bit for the stream? It's a little quiet.
Yes, I believe that should be possible.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And, once Carrie gets in here and hopefully Aaron, we should start a voice call so that we can get face cam going.
Absolutely.
Check out my army of tours.
Oh my god. Why is that a thing that Mutants and Masterminds lets you do?
Your Tormy?
That's not just that's just Fantasy Grounds. You can do that
Oh,
in
yeah.
Fantasy Grounds.
Really? Oh, I've never seen
Yeah.
Fantasy Ground. I've never seen like D&D do that. Shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, the picture I just posted in the Soupcan chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's you can drag and drop the pictures onto like just the background.
Ah.
Me and my army of tours.
Yeah, you can do that in anything.
Ha!
Tor's backstory better be addressed as Tor lore for the foreseeable future.
Lord.
I'll be
lore
upset
of
if it's any
Tor.
different.
The lore of Tor. The
Certain-
lore of Tor.
Certainly not a bore.
Boot.
I would never snore at the
Yeah.
Lord of Tor.
There. That works better.
There was lots of gore in the Tor of lore.
Yeah. I am debating if I'm going to go on webcam on account of the fact that the room is currently a goddamn minefield.
Oh, like
Well.
anyone cares.
I care.
I care.
Don't look at me!
I'm indecent.
Why?
You filthy
Oh.
whore.
Also, chat, play nice.
Why?
What is chat doing?
Stop it, shit.
What's Chad doing?
What are we doing?
Someone brought up Ugandan Knuckles. Someone else is like, that's
I
a
guess
terrible
just put it
meme, and then they
in
just got into like a bit of a
and,
like verbal slap fight. It's just like, guys, come on, just Everyone
memes
chill.
aren't worth
You
it.
sound like shit. Maybe
How-
mute yourself real quick.
How'd...
What?
I caught like halfway. Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Hello. Okay.
I think that's what she was warning us about, but she didn't warn us very well.
No, that was a terrible warning. That was awfully
Mute
worded.
yourself right now!
I
What? Why?
can't hear any of
Ah, that's why.
Oh, right.
I understand now.
Carrie and her weird gurgling noises.
I
B.
wonder if mutants and masterminds.
B. Must we need to join the
No,
call?
it's not there.
B.
Oh, it's just
not
the
there.
voice
Uh,
call for now. There's
Twitch
voice
has
chat.
a heading for Dungeons and Dragons. I was wondering if maybe it had one for Eminem, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I had to label us as playing Fantasy Grounds instead of more specifically Mutants and Masterminds.
That's
That's
upsetting.
fair.
Yeah.
How
Why is it
dare.
like this?
I can't.
God
believe-
hates us, Carrie.
Where is it?
Yes. But yeah, may as well just go ahead and start the voice call so that we can
Where?
get the.
Is it in general? No, it's
At the very bottom.
where's Soupcan? There it is. There all of you are.
Hello.
Just about to get into the goddamn voice call, Carrie.
Shut up, buddy!
You shut up,
I've
Carrie.
had enough of your shit already today.
I understand.
Damn right you understand.
I get that.
Okay,
I get that.
I understand. Jockey of Kofsisons.
Yeah, this is me, Jockey Coffs.
She did it. She did
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Jack-
Jack, it's been
Jack-
so
Jack
long.
Kofsisons.
It's been so
It's
long
been
since I talked to any
so
of you in the
long.
chat.
Years.
Yes,
Okay.
in fact.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, to
Uh,
go.
starting up the call now, I guess.
Wait,
Yeah.
Just
and
getting
I
all those
am
names in here.
trying to.
Do it.
Where, I gotta go to the fuck. I gotta go to the stream, and I gotta say hi to the stream people.
No, you don't.
Do it twice.
Buddy, shut up.
You shut up.
God!
Fucking murder you.
No.
No,
Alright.
no.
No. Ah.
And we're back.
Oh, God.
I have finally resurfaced.
What is this place?
Mhm.
It is your
Where
it is
am
your
I?
doom.
Okay, so
I have no memory of this place.
Oh my god.
I have no memory of this place.
before we go any
Dude,
further,
that was way too fucking on point. How dare you?
That was really good, actually. Yeah.
You let me know whenever you need Gandalf to say anything weird.
Always.
That's dangerous.
Ernest's
Oh,
new
yeah.
character voice is just Gandalf now.
we are doing the sort of
Yes.
the fantasy arc in Sword Art.
Oh.
We
Oh.
have the
Hold on.
swag of our
Camera's being weird.
Your camera's being weird. Oh no. I don't.
magnificent of the first flame.
Oh my god.
Magnificent of the first flame.
How dare you be so good at that? I hate you.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playgrounds where I spent most of my days.
Oh my god. It's not okay.
It is not connecting me into.
I'm gonna need the thing
I
for
am not
getting
connecting.
into mutants and masterminds from within the house.
Within the
What's in the house?
Within my
The house.
What's in the house?
What do you know?
What was the number we used
Carrie, yes.
yesterday?
Carrie,
Do we have an alias set up?
We don't use
Uh,
alias internally. You have to use the local IP.
Unamas, I have.
Unamas.
I am good boy. Let me just exit Starker so Russian people do not kill me.
Wait,
Excellent.
Oh, don't let them kill you.
I believe.
I might have to angle this. Wait.
Anything
Wait,
for
Wait.
There we go. I did
oh
it.
yeah.
I did it. Mhm.
Why is Carrie in the center of mine? I hate it.
Yeah.
Deal with it! You know what's up?
Seems kind of random.
What's
Hey.
the
What's
random?
up?
What is
Oh, the
Oh,
placement of
well,
the
the-
faces in
The
voice
important
chat.
thing is I'm the center of Izzy's.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're the center of mine
Izzy,
too.
did you post the internal IP anywhere?
Yes.
The
It's
in-
it's right above the pinned message
Oh.
in Soupcan.
Excellent.
Well,
So
it's
in
possible
game, I
also.
might have changed because if you restart your computer,
it's, like,
we all
right
have
below it.
dynamic IPs,
Oh.
and Bleh, the current connection is 0.72. The rest is the same.
Oh
as normal.
shit. Fair enough.
Pin message.
Yeah, I think it's the one from Aaron. That's the IP that you guys need.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Also, in case y'all couldn't tell, I'm back in Canada. What up?
Yeah.
I did it. No, I'm not.
Which means we're so
Not at all. I'm not at all back in Canada hitting Izzy.
Yeah, no, definitely
You're
not
right.
happening right
Izzy's
now.
back
And
in
it is-
Scotland.
It is not allowing me. It is not allowing me to choose Hanson.
Thank you, Aaron.
Oh,
Curses.
name
Curses.
probably
Double click.
changed. Let me,
Double click him.
Thank you, Aaron.
I should still be Hanson Manson.
Wonderful. Mwah. Ah, copy it, you bitch. Oh.
I can, however, take Guy.
It says owned by Hadrick.
Oh.
I'll clear
Oh.
all
I guess I logged in as Hadrick
Whoops.
before.
Yes.
All right,
Play the
Dear
honor.
Hadrick. If you don't do it within the next 5 seconds, I'm taking Guy.
And for some reason,
Stolen.
Damn it, Guy's gone.
for some reason, Hanson is a Lekmon, apparently.
That's because I made him a Lekmon, and you'll deal with it.
And I can't change it. It's infuriating. Why is it programmed like this?
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh
Some
no!
kind of error. Brittany, I did it!
So proud.
Jasp.
Chase.
Jasp.
It is done.
It is done.
They jazzed.
Make I was gonna say make Gandalf say it. Do it, make a fucking say it.
It is done.
Too good.
I
at
did
that.
it.
So
You sound,
happy.
you sound like Gandalf trying to take a shit.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
But it is done.
This is
You
constantly struggling.
No magic can help me in this task.
Pass.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be
shall
the difference is this time he's begging for it to pass.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
You shall pass.
Also, buddy, tell Carrie how to change her portrait so that we can
Oh,
actually see
boy.
her and not just a
Oh,
white square.
Okay. So,
If you
Fly,
would.
fly, you fools!
You guys something against white squares?
Mhm.
Because that's what most of us are.
Jeez,
So-
what's your
Yeah,
problem?
no.
So that's how this is
this
going.
might be weird. This might be weird on Max. 'Cause
As in a Mac
Because-
computer, not
yeah,
Mac's
a
Mac.
computer, yeah.
To
Yeah.
avoid
So-
confusion.
In order to change your portrait, you have to go. You press that in the top right corner, the little button with the singular person on it, right above the 3 people.
What?
Uh,
Above
the
the
portrait
3
of your
people?
Yeah, there's a
Above
little
the singular person.
top right. You see the one that's like a circle. Click
Ah,
the
I
one.
found it. Yep.
Click the one next
Yeah.
to it. That's just a person.
Oh.
One
Oh,
of
I
my
see it.
PowerPoints has disappeared.
I see. Oh, but it's
So-
just my old one. Where's my new one?
Oh yeah, everyone will have
Yeah.
one.
So
no, not
I
Hero
wouldn't
Point,
know-
PowerPoint.
Oh,
Oh no.
So I wouldn't
Oh.
know how to do this.
right. Yeah, I looked at the book and decided that your that power is actually 1 point cheaper than it should have been.
Oh, swag.
Izzy,
Oh.
my new Brinny picture isn't like in here for like
Yep.
selecting.
You have to do it on your computer.
Oh fucking I don't have that. Send me Brinny's picture.
You know what?
It's in the
No.
soup can chat.
You know, hey. You know what? You could let me take temporary control over Brinny, and I could put the picture in for you.
I don't know
Send
if
it.
I trust you enough.
What the fuck, Carrie?
I mean, you're you.
I
mean,
also
I get it.
It's
I
different.
I
understand.
also have 2
I've
points
re-
I
I've-
haven't
I've-
spent.
I've released her.
Okay, I need to put her
Please don't
in
do anything.
this folder.
Please don't do anything.
Once we start.
Buddy, no. She's
Buddy,
precious.
Buddy, yes. How do you?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh my god, the super famous Schmuck Squad's watching our stream.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
Shit.
Wait. I can't. It's not allowing me to select her. Izzy, I think you have to like, clear the owner.
Oh, sure. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh,
And
that's
I
cute.
am going to.
Thank you for the yet more bits.
I was gonna
Dark
say,
Side.
fucking people are all like, here, do
Dark
your
Side's
job.
throwing
It's not
bits like
singly my
crazy.
job now that I'm back. It was just my job when I didn't have anything else to do.
Exclusively your job.
No.
Izzy, do you mind if I stream on my side?
Yeah, go for it.
Tell him no.
Okay.
Tell him
Don't let
no.
I have a feeling Mindscape Gem just gave somebody bits because I just got bits and they tend to do that.
It's true.
Let's
We got
And I haven't even started streaming yet.
we got 200 bits from Darkside. They're like, if you're bitching right now, then go back to whatever you were watching. They post it on YouTube later. Okay. I don't
No?
understand.
That was back to the thing I was talking about with the Ugandan knuckle. Someone's like, that meme's toxic. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
El Tormenta.
Oh,
Super
okay.
Spartans 14 gave us 2 bits and said, "What did the beach say to the shore?" And then there's no punchline.
Oh
Just
no.
waved.
Oh wait,
Oh, no.
then they gave us 3 more bits and
Oh,
said
Aaron.
nothing. It just waved. That's cute. I like
Okay,
it.
see what Aaron's doing.
What is Aaron doing? Aaron, stop! You adorable bitch.
There we go.
There we go.
Alright, now clear
Finally.
ownership and take it.
Haseo Sora gave us 300 bits and said, now that Carrie's back home and no longer in beer land, Scotland's land of whiskey, like, fuck. Maybe she can sober up. How?
Up your game. Know your booze is
Oh.
God.
Ireland is beer and sometimes whiskey, and Scotland is just whiskey, and England is tea and everything else.
It's literally called Scotch. How is
God.
this hard to remember?
God.
Where's some national pride?
Alrighty.
What else we got? Mirror Mirror gave us 7 bits. We're just all like, yay.
Claim your character.
I'm doing this other job. Famous Reflex gave us 10 bits. It was like, it's happening. People are excited.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
put something up here.
Darkside
Ooh.
gave
Got
us
it.
There,
200
done.
bits and said it'd be
There.
awesome if
Yeah,
Izzy
no.
gave a character
Is
who has
Izzy
different
on the
personality,
record?
and they both
I
have
hit-
very similar
on-
names, and it was. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
On the record, Izzy, just so you know, I had 2 PowerPoints that hadn't been spent, so I put presents up to 3.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
I don't think it affected any of the things that have to be under a certain number.
There you go.
No, I
Darcy,
think
give us
that
our
should
200
be
bits.
fine. Let me just double check.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
presents is
Lot of
definitely
bits.
fine.
Lot of bits. Okay. So now for the record, I'm not going to be checking bits for the rest of this because I'm fucking. I'm gonna be playing. So fuck y'all.
Okay. So we never finished this tutorial thing on how to like add in our own images. 'Cause
Okay.
I pulled up that window you said, buddy, and I'm not seeing like a add
You
imagery
don't
here.
like being default princess girl?
Yeah, there is none.
What?
It's
Then
really
how-
fucking dumb. Well,
Okay, but I mean, I'm seeing that you've added your own images, so
yeah. So it's gonna be real fucking weird. Do you know how to get into your app data folder?
my what?
I know.
Are you using a Mac or a Windows computer?
I use a Mac.
He's
Okay.
Mac. Yes, use a Mac.
Yeah. If you were using Windows, it would have been like literally just type in %app data % into your window. But if you're using a Mac, I have no
I
idea.
think you have to like
Yeah.
find
So-
your library. Let me find how you get to that.
Welcome to Soupcan, everybody.
Aaron, would you,
Or-
would you like a
Alright.
picture
or
of
I
a
could
puppy?
just-
His name is
I could just do it for you if you
How
have
to.
a
There you go.
if you have a
Where's
picture you want me to use.
Sure.
You want to use? I'll
Okay.
do it for you.
Let's see.
So,
How to access hidden folders.
Right click guy and click release.
Release the guy.
There he is.
Release the guy.
Sorry for the delay, everyone. For some reason,
Unleash the guy.
Mutants and
Release the
Masterminds
guy.
is not super
He's a
well
bitch.
supported with Fantasy Grounds, so there are a few things that I feel like should have been
It's gonna be,
ironed out.
gonna be a lot of hold-ups and a lot of questions.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be
Yep.
happening.
I actually don't even remember how I changed my picture.
Shit.
Like, it sounds like from the player side, there's like on their character sheet, there's a button next to their circular icon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
There is.
Apparently they sent it to my Twitter.
In, like,
the
I'll
top
link it
right?
to you in but a moment.
It's like,
There's the circular icon, but
and then it's to the left of that.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah, I
the
don't-
singular person there.
I don't have that.
The fuck.
Weird.
I got the circular
is
icon
it-
right beside that is the secret thing.
yeah.
Is it clear the owner of of Guy so I can add his dumb picture.
But I got out. I released Guy.
Yeah, he has to clear the owner as well.
Yeah.
No.
I'll also clear Gale while we're at it.
To those in my chat, Soupcan Academy is a My Hero Academia based game that Izzy runs.
Yeah.
This particular time, I'm streaming it to my side as well, but you're only going to see my side.
Okay,
So
I'm
they
going
won't
to-
see all of my
I
DM
have emerged
secrets.
from my blanket cocoon. I slept for 10 hours yesterday. I feel great.
That's a solid amount of sleep.
It's the
Oh my
correct
God.
amount of sleep.
Yes.
Neat.
I needed it, dude. Like,
Yes.
fuck.
You could do what you feel great.
I can do what I feel great.
You can grade it, you feel due.
Exactly. I always feel due.
Uh,
Nice.
Alright.
thank
Oh,
you.
jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go.
Finding
Bah.
Guy's picture. Hold on.
Okay. Should I? Ooh. Nice. Okay.
Okay, I will release him.
Aaron, are you looking at a puppy right now?
I get a kitty.
Okay.
Oh, is that your face claim, Aaron?
I guess, yes.
Okay, cool.
Guys, we got a problem.
Uh-oh.
One sec, I'll fix it. There you go.
Houston?
Oh,
Did you fix the
Lekmon.
problem?
Was
Did
the
you do that?
problem fixed?
There we go. Okay.
Kitty.
There you go. Perfect.
Omniscient Warrior, no. Soupcan isn't backed up on any of my channels. I think it's backed up on something Witty Gaming.
Yeah.
That's where that shit is.
Yeah, so that's on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
Because it's not a Nat 19 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get a donation?
Sounds like it.
I don't know. That's not my job, Dumbo Chase.
God damn it, Carrie. You're checking it or you're not checking
Fine, I'll
left
fucking check it. Like shit.
I mean, earlier she said she wasn't checking it.
That's
True.
fair.
It's
She
not
did
on
say
our
that.
side. I don't think. Wait, no, there it
She
is.
said
We
that.
got. Oh my God, Buddy, Mr. Buddy VA, gave us
Wait, what?
$6.28 and said, "It's me, Buddy VA. I'm so genuinely glad Carrie is back home." Ignoring my screaming protest that would suggest
That's how you know
any
it's a fake.
different. No, I think this is legitimate.
Man, that sounds
No,
pretty
I
no.
believe it. I believe it.
Can't prove that. No.
Sounds exactly like
It's
you,
definitely
though.
real.
No.
Why
I
does
have had
he
my
look
identity
like Carrie
stolen.
Busy?
He's
What?
being charitable on
Because
my
I am.
in my name.
How dare you? What kind of monster?
Someone
I
was like, "Why does
I'll
it look like
sue
Carrie's
you."
next to Izzy?" Because I am.
Yeah.
I did it.
I did.
We fixed it.
Yo.
No.
Well,
No,
Arms aren't long
Carrie
enough.
Jip. No, because mine's like turned this way. Yours
Yeah.
is like straight up right there. Mm-hmm. I can invade your world, but you can't invade mine.
No. That's not fair.
That's right. Shit, Darkseid gave us so many bits.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh!
1,500 bits.
Yeah, kitty cat.
Fucking missed
Perfect.
you, Carrie. Welcome to
Yeah.
Canada.
Alright. Clear
did it.
owner, so you can take that back.
I did it. Did it. Aaron, everybody else knows, but you don't know, and chat also doesn't know. I got an email today basically saying, "Yo, bitch, here's your work permit." But part of it, dude, part of it's like, so that your work permit's valid, you need to like enter into Canada and be like interviewed while entering into Canada. And I'm like, "Yo, lawyer, I'm already in Canada. What do I do?"
What
like,
do I do?
what have I done? I kind of jumped the gun because I thought they wouldn't get back to me for like forever.
But no,
But no, like
that's where
2
you're
days.
wrong.
See Canada. Canada's so efficient. America's all like 14 to 16 weeks for your fucking fingerprints, and Canada's like 2 days for that work permit, yo.
Yeah.
Shit done.
They get shit done.
Yes.
Canada.
Alright, so
gonna- I'm
Aaron,
gonna
you should
bust
be able
out
to
some
reselect
glasses.
Gale now.
I'm gonna bust a nut.
Stop busting a nut.
Perfect.
I'm going to bust a nut.
I'm going to bust a nut.
Izzy, did you see my my message?
No, I can't see messages right now.
Okay.
It's chat's
Okay.
full
Oh, no.
screened.
Chase dead.
Oh no, Chase!
Chase!
Oh no, Chase.
Chase, what happened?
Discord was overstimulated.
Oh
Okay. I understand.
Too much was happening.
Before we started the game, I kind of wanted to give a little shout out to some friends of mine who are having some problems with YouTube.
yeah.
Um,
I approve of this. Will you
So-
do technical things?
Okay, yeah. While we're working this out,
Alright.
so some friends of mine, they're a really funny group called Astron 6. They used to do short films with me. They cast me in my first feature.
Hmm.
They've been for the last couple of years working on a passion project called Divorce to Dad. That was it's like a parody of really bad, incompetent public access television.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And it premiered 2 days ago. It premiered 2 days ago on YouTube and got taken down the same day because one episode had one joke about ISIS.
Like you do.
Even though actual ISIS recruitment videos are still allowed on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do.
That makes sense. I can't see any problem with
All
that.
entirely reasonable.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine.
I don't see what the problem is there.
Tearing up.
Oh no,
Just the left one.
Yuki.
So I wanted to just post their Twitter and chat here. I'm logged into mine instead of something witty. So that you'll have to take out the for God's sake, you'll have to take out the pauses in this. But yeah, twitter.com/astron6. I just wanted to give them a little shout out. You know, head over there, show a little love, give them a little support while they're dealing with this nonsense, and
Get down tonight.
keep an eye open when Divorce Dad, gets put back on YouTube, because I hope YouTube will be smart enough to be like, maybe we shouldn't have deleted an entire channel for a single joke.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think that.
That seems reasonable.
But
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
And
That
make
ain't
sure
how
you
they
buy
do.
your tickets to SoccerCon.
You should
Always fucking
Stop!
April 1st.
You know what? Frankly, at this point, I don't think we need more people going to soccer.
No, we definitely do. More the merrier.
Go, go.
Featuring such
Keep
guests
adding
as
people.
Mana and Moi, some Japanese words.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
We should probably get this game started.
No, I don't
Why
want it.
would
We're
we
dicking
do
around.
that?
Dicking around.
So yeah, for
Look at this
anyone
wonderful present I got.
who's just
Look at
coming
this
in,
wonderful present.
who's used to seeing us playing in Fate Core, should probably point out that we're trying out Mutants and Masterminds, since that's an RPG that I've been looking into that's specifically for superhero stuff. So I'm hoping that'll make things go a little more smoothly and work just a little bit better. Has more defined rules, I think, than Fate Core does.
That's fair.
So that should be good. And we'll see how that goes.
There you go.
The upside is it's got more rules. The downside is what are they?
Yeah, they're not clearly explained. It's a lot, yeah.
Really?
Oh.
And there's
So-
not much
Holy
documentation into
shit.
how to use Mutants and Masterminds in Fantasy Grounds.
This box is an enigma.
What is it? Oh, the shot
The
glasses?
Star Wars box. There we
There
go.
you
I
go.
figured it out.
How was that an
It-
enigma?
Listen, I'm
So
sure it
easily.
looked completely simple, but like it's got strange ridges everywhere that make it look like this part should pop up and just. All right, figured that out though.
I got him Star Wars shot glasses because I'm cool.
Nice.
Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
What?
We had a last session.
Jesus.
Yes,
It's been so long.
we've had like
Been
4 of
so
them, in fact.
long.
Last time in 2017.
Oh. So wait, gonna no.
Guy never gave up and got the shit kicked out of him repeatedly for his troubles.
Mhm.
Brittany psychologically destroyed someone.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
That was
I fought a
Fucking
teacher and my eye
savage
exploded.
Tiny.
That was a
You all
good
got
one.
wet?
My little savage tiny.
Your
Oh,
your
yeah.
fight with the teacher was pretty epic.
Mhm.
Remember that time where a teacher punched you into unconsciousness?
Yeah. I got hit so hard that my skill set has slightly changed for no reason.
Yeah, Hanson can't fly anymore. I think she might have
Oh,
given him
Han-
brain damage.
That's bullshit. That's such bullshit.
I actually have decided to discard the whole flying thing.
Your skill set, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Jeez.
God.
Like
All right.
I think, yeah, I remember our group barely winning.
Did we also
Yeah.
steal a pirate ship at some point?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the thing that happened.
That was the thing that happened.
Oh yeah,
That was
there
real.
we were going up against that girl who would get stronger every time, like she would receive a compliment or something.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, her quirk is that whenever there are people in her vicinity who are like thinking nice things about her, she gets stronger.
Not even saying, thinking.
She would only get stronger because Thor liked her.
That's why I wanted you to fight her. You would have made her a god.
I know.
Izzy originally intended her to be a one-on-one opponent for Tor.
Oh god.
No
Not
chance.
ended well for Thor.
No.
Yeah,
At
I
all.
totally would have done that, but the rescue training stuff was going way too long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fair.
So-
It's fair.
Best to
That's
just
fair.
Shit, we're gonna get to do something that's not rescue trading today.
yeah.
Oh shit!
It's going
Roll
down.
My
Healing
God.
From our grievous wounds.
All right. So yeah, the last thing that basically happened was, I believe Tor was the one who touched the back wall and
Yeah.
completed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So touched the back wall with Adam in tow, so he
Good
successfully
job, Thor.
he successfully rescued the hostage, winning it for their team. And just after that happened, the doors to the hollow chamber, not really being built for massive quantities of water, eventually just gave out, and now the school is kind of being flooded by. How big did I say that fucking room was? Like it was hundreds
enough
of
to
feet on a
hold, like, a-
side.
A flight ship.
It was
Yeah,
it
like
was
a fleet of ships.
it was big
Yeah.
enough to comfortably fit a freighter and have that be like, oh yeah, that's just a tiny thing that's in that room.
And a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
like,
Yeah,
it was
and a cruise ship.
enormous.
Jesus.
So
The
an-
whole school's underwater.
a small ocean's worth of water is now flooding this school.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Because of course it
It's
is.
okay, it's hard light. Just hold
Brady's
your
just
breath
there
until
like,
it goes
No,
I
the
can help.
water isn't.
Oh no, more water didn't help with this flood situation.
No, the
Wait,
water
nothing
is
a large
real.
influx of water won't fix.
You will only get more powerful.
The situation has been made worse by the addition of yet more bees.
That's exactly what's happening.
Dr. B!
Oh,
Oh,
love that shit.
all right.
Beautiful.
So
good.
with that, I guess we'll begin.
Oh shit.
So yeah, water is flooding out of this room incredibly quickly. Fortunately, since everything else that's not the water is just made of hard light and isn't super bound to physics, like the dock, the rocks, the boats are just kind of hanging out in midair like they were before the water came in. So you guys are fine, but I imagine you're acutely aware of how screwed up things are about to get.
I'm gonna make an adjustment real quick. 1 second.
I'm
There we go.
I'm looking. I'm looking for. Is there anybody in the water? Like that squirrel boy I kicked?
Oh
Oh
no!
my God.
He wasn't in the water. He was on a rock. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
didn't he get kicked into the water?
He
Yeah,
got
he got
kicked into the water.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck. Yeah,
no.
Chip is kind
I'm
of being
jumping in
sucked
after him.
out.
Oh no.
You're
Oh.
jumping in.
I'm jumping in after him.
All right. I would say that by the time you jump in, he's already through the door, so he's a good distance ahead of you.
Okay.
Why don't you make an athletics check?
Okay. Skills. Athletic. There you go. Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
So you are like,
Burn in hell.
Well,
so Tor apparently becomes like 12 Michael Phelpses combined into a single man and just rockets through the water.
I swam through the earth back in the home country.
You're just like
It's nothing.
you're like jumping through the water like a dolphin, just chasing him down hallways.
Making the noise.
I was just thinking Tor making the noise, but not like convincingly. Like he's not like accurately.
Look, Ernest, I am a dolphin. Ah!
I don't know.
I am like the flipper.
Flipper. Oh my
I do a
god.
flip. I do a flip in the air as I emerge from the water.
Teacher's hauling out a fish.
Yeah.
In his mouth.
There's a fish in my mouth.
You have chip in your mouth.
Oh, poor Chip.
Oh.
So yeah, just see him like bobbing, like half conscious in front of you. You're racing toward him down hallways, and yeah, it looks like he's about to kind of go down like a stairwell to the next floor before you grab him and like grab onto the wall. Like there's like a seam you can grab onto while the water rushes past you, and eventually like drains out enough that you can like kind of stand without being blown away.
Okay, cool. I make sure to keep his head above the water.
Good man.
Yeah.
What
You should
about-
just keep his
Right,
mouth
somebody
open.
fix him. I don't know how to fix him.
Oh no.
So have you like taken him back to the hollow chamber where everyone else is?
Yeah, if I
Gotcha.
can.
Yeah, like you went a good distance, but you can walk there like easily. Now that
Okay,
there's
cool.
not a shit ton
I have
of
a
water.
question.
Okay.
What happened to Hanson that he's dying?
What do you think happened to Hanson that he's dying?
I
A
can't
series of
remember. I can't remember what happened.
Teacher kicked
I
his
fought
ass.
a teacher is what happened to Hanson that he's dying.
Okay.
He fought a pro hero.
Oh yeah. Okay, go on.
And
He
did
came
okay,
shockingly-
except
yeah,
for the fact that they had impossible numbers.
Yeah, you came shockingly close, but they did curb stomp you by the end of that.
Yeah, like you
Little bit.
did very well, but
They knocked the flying out of me.
I like to imagine she tore off your fire wings.
My
Like this, oh my
corporeal
gosh.
fire wing.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, Hanson. They'll never fully heal. You'll never fly again.
It's
Will they
It's
still
say
get
it's
made
not so.
fire? Yes.
it's like the Hulk versus the Thing. All those fights start with this seems like a fair matchup, and then it ends with the Hulk just.
If we ever get to the
More or
point where you can put more points into powers or whatnot, I may take it back. But for now, it's just like whatever.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely like the way the game generally works. It's kind of like on an XP system. Every time you finish like a little mini adventure or arc, you get 1 power point for every session that it took to complete it.
Oh.
Oh Jesus!
And then if you do really well, I might give you like a couple extra too.
Ooh. You heard him, guys. Kiss his ass.
Here we go.
And then I believe
Well.
every time you guys earn 15 power points, I'll consider raising the level cap.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Well.
So, Dor has just finished dragging Chip's unconscious, drowned body back into the.
Does somebody know how to fix him?
Um,
That sounds like a no.
It sounds like
I'm
a
double
solid
checking.
no. I'm looking at my like.
I didn't hear anything
do we
because
have?
y'all didn't talk.
What's like medicine or fucking whatever is that like
That
treatment?
sounds like a no, I say
The
in
treatment.
character.
treatment. Yeah. Yeah.
Check
No.
his cheeks
Well,
for
I
a first
mean-
aid kit.
I have like a +3.
I'll try. I make it worse.
Oh no!
just reach into his mouth, hoping to find a first aid kit.
Oh my god. Okay,
boy.
Brittany's gonna try. Yeah, I make it worse. Like,
No. Let Tor try.
suck a dick, Tor!
Also, to be clear,
Is there a
Oh,
medi-
guy knows what's up.
yeah, to be clear, you can't.
Just for the sake of it, I want to
you,
roll for fucking unconscious Hanson. Apparently, I know what's up, but I'm
know-
also unconscious.
you
Unconscious Hanson knows how to deal with an unconscious person.
He has experience.
to be clear, treatment is one of the skills that you can't roll for unless you have at least one
Aw.
rank in it.
Gotcha.
Oh well.
Well,
So,
And I
all
hate
of that was pointless.
I've got 1 rank.
Oh!
so you have a
Spam.
base
Yeah.
level of like first aid training.
Wait, I have 1 rank too, but he did better than me, so
Yeah.
It's good to know.
So yeah, you successfully do CPR, spits out a little bit of water, generally fine.
Okay.
What happened? Where did I go?
Squirrel boy, you're alive.
I'm actually chipmunk.
Chipmunk boy, you're alive. And I squeeze his cheeks. Oh, good boy.
Okay, so he's dying again.
Oh no! Fucking make a strength check, buddy.
The squeeze of death.
Okay, that could have been a lot worse. We'll say that it was a strong hug. Like he feels his ribs creak a little, but he's generally still alive.
Oh my god. You like
Tor,
pull a
for the
muscle
love of
in his
God,
face.
do not
like,
kill him.
oh my god.
I am not killing him. I am loving him.
Dude, it's like that. It's like that fat
Stop
kid from
laughing,
fucking
man.
Billy Madison shaking the kid's face.
So,
Oh.
yeah, your teacher, Miss Springfield, finally hops down from the dock, just kind of looking around at how much just devastation her incredibly shitty teaching has caused. She's, okay, so here's how this is gonna go.
We blame you?
No, in fact, you would be surprised, actually. What's gonna happen is, none of you say a word of this to anyone, and you all get A pluses. Eh? How's that sound?
I was going to get an A+ anyway because I am a good student.
Meanwhile, guys, thinking about that time he acted rather hastily and electrocuted the substitute teacher, and he's just like, "That sounds good to me. That sounds good."
Yeah, we're in. Yeah, we're super in. Remember
Yes.
that time I crashed a plane? Yeah, we're in.
Yeah,
But
no, it's
But I was going to get an A+.
No, trust me, you need this. You all need
Last I
this.
remember I was on a rock
Is there an
and there
exit?
was
Oh, yeah.
water everywhere.
So-
Right, I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
if I did anything
Stay on
wrong.
my
I'm sure
rock.
you told me that I got like a B in my volcano thing.
Who knows? But yeah,
so. Is Gale just off in the distance? Just meow.
yeah,
Oh.
he's just floating on this holographic rock, like a few 100 feet in the air.
No, we have to rescue him.
Gale! I will come get you!
No. Damn it! If
This
only
is
we had
fine.
someone who could fly.
Yeah, if only. So where is that person who's unconscious? That we saved the chipmunk, and that's cool. But where am I?
Hanson, he's
Um,
dead.
He's
I,
dead.
He's dead.
last I remembered,
You with Miss Springfield.
Springfield dragged your body back to the dock where you'd be
Oh.
okay. So you're also way up in the air, unconscious, but on a sturdy platform at least.
All right, cool.
Well, shit.
Okay,
What do
we just
do?
avoided the save Hansen arc.
Actually, I'm thinking Tor was the only one who said he jumped down while the water was rushing out of the room.
Yeah, we're all stranded.
So
up
I
here.
think
We're all
all of you are on the dock. Or actually,
bad.
no, Ernest and I think the unconscious L are on the raised viewing platform, so they can just flip the
Leave
elevator
whenever
switch and
they
Just
come
want
down
leave Elle. I hate her. She's my nemesis.
with her freaking shattered rib cage.
Elle Bowman.
Elle Bowman.
Okay, so to avoid complications with the whole CPR dealio, should I roll to rappel down or something?
Oh.
I mean, you have a grappling hook. We'll just say you did that.
I crash a plane.
Even if you even if you didn't have a grappling hook, I mean, you have a glider suit, so
Yeah.
you just very slowly come down.
Wee.
Just a little spiral until you hit the ground.
No.
And CPR.
So yeah, that's all good. We'll, we'll just say that by some means you all managed to get down to the ground. Like
Is my means rolling off the dock and falling?
Probably the teacher rolling you.
yeah, April picked you up and brought you down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by suplexing you off of the dock, falling 200 feet, and then landing.
That
over.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
you're
good.
durable. It's fine. You'll live.
I
So
love that
anyway,
suplexing has become a recurring inside joke for us.
Oh, it's happening everywhere.
all right. So you're all in agreement. None of you tell this to Jim, and certainly no one tell this to Sherwin. And you all get A's. We'll just say that there's just a weird freak accident in the hollow chamber, and suddenly water happened. Who knows who knows how that came about?
As far as Tor knows, that's what happened because he doesn't know what happened.
So weird.
Yeah.
I guess
no.
it happened, yeah.
Yeah, Tor, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Such an
then.
innocent, pure boy.
No.
All All right.
I love-
All
Having a
right,
-1 in intellect is kind of the best.
excellent.
Idea.
Oh.
Idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ch-
kitty.
Chipmunk boy, do you have any spray paint in your cheeks?
Let me check. Just like reaches his entire forearm into his mouth, rooting around.
That's unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you okay with purple?
Yep, that works great.
He
Ooh.
tosses it over to you.
Gail's gonna go up to just a random wall and just spray paint like South High rules.
Fucking nerd.
You're like, there we go. Some students came and broke in and tried to prank us, and everything went wrong.
They just somehow broke in past our incredibly sophisticated security system that includes turrets and robot bees.
Those darn kids at South High.
South side high. Damn southeast.
Perfect.
He said it. Now you have to put it in.
Yep. Now it's in the universe.
Yeah, that's a thing now. Cool. All right, excellent. Little disturbed how quickly you kids were willing to just lie like that, but cool. Works out for all of us.
Hey, we learned from the best.
It's for the greater good. We're heroes.
The greater good.
There's a greater good. I need that A.
Yeah,
there you go.
that's what I'm
Great.
saying.
She just like stares off for a second. Like, it occurs to me I may not be the best hero teacher. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. So after that, it's probably like, what's it, like 10 p.m.? What do you guys want to do?
Sleep.
10 p.m. probably sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Dinner time.
We fought for
Dinner
our lives.
time.
Dinner
Yes.
time.
For
Oh.
5
very
hours.
Tori's
Really
going to
hungry.
eat.
Dude, I like to imagine
Who's,
Gail and Brittany are just like
Oh,
in their
wait,
bunks
before
and
that
fucking
happens,
Ernest kicks
I,
open the door. Dinner time!
I go over to Hanson's unconscious body and
Thank
slap him.
God. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
So I just looked up the dying condition, so I get to make a fortitude check against it,
Oh.
which
I
I just
mean,
did, and I
You're not
succeeded.
actually dying.
I disagree. It's all over.
I mean, sure, if you want to almost die, okay, I won't argue with
I know.
you.
I can't
Apparently,
fucking
based on what I
believe
got,
Hanson's
I've
dead.
stabilized.
Narrowly avoided the sweet embrace of death.
According to Mutants and Masterminds, I believe if you fail a damage, like a toughness check, by 4 degrees or more, then you're incapacitated. If someone damages you while you're incapacitated, then you're dying. If someone damages you while you're dying, you're dead.
Well,
Well.
So unless someone punches your unconscious body a bunch, it's
I was
mostly
gonna
unlikely.
He was
I
gonna
was
slap
gonna
him.
slap his body to make him wake up.
death.
I mean, I got hurt enough that my eye exploded.
True.
You know.
We really need to get you to the nurse.
Or, hear me out, eye patch.
I don't think so.
Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Oh,
so you
but he
do
looks so badass.
Tor walks over to Hanson's unconscious body, picks him up, princess style.
Aw.
Correct.
Thank you, Tor.
You're not the lake. Shut up.
He's dreaming about it. I mean, if it had actually been Hanson, it would have been more like, "Fuck off, put me down."
Yes. That's fair.
Like you like pick him up and like run out of the room, and the fucking soundtrack to The Bodyguard starts blasting.
Oh, hell
And
yeah. Oh
I
my god.
will always love you.
We just convert that into Hanson, and it's if anyone's gonna love you, it's gonna be me.
Oh my god.
I take him to the nurse's office.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, I guess.
I will be back. Ernest, make dinner.
Okay.
So,
No, please in there? Jeez.
I'm thinking Felia probably goes over to like Elle and Chip and like picks them up and goes to bring them to the nurse as well. Koeki, I mean, he has like a fractured spine, but he's not the kind of person who would really let someone carry him. So he's just gonna power through it.
Badass.
You just hear him like very softly screaming under his breath, like as he moves.
Jesus.
So you all make your way to Nurse Gametzo's office.
Sure.
Alright.
We'll take a pit stop over there.
Cool.
Oh there.
Let's watch.
Oh no, Logan!
Logan,
His
what?
character's unconscious.
Yeah, but-
Fuck
Keep
him.
going.
Muscle.
That's
Yeah, fine.
fine.
Let's go.
All right, so you make it go like up a couple floors, I think, to Nurse Metzel's office. She is like sleeping in one of the cots because I guess she just lives here. And
Makes sense.
what do you guys do? Do you wake her up or?
So like we all went, yeah.
Nurse lady!
Can I like?
Yeah,
do,
we
like,
take
a
we
real-
keep a we keep
real
a
small,
safe
like,
distance.
Oh my god! You splash her with water.
Mhm.
All right.
Super cool about it. Just like,
What the heck? What's happening? What?
oh, you woke up. Hi.
Why am I wet?
I
Oh,
s-
you were having a
peed
nightmare
yourself.
and you were sweating. Shut up. It's on her face.
Oh god!
Oh,
You
God, I
peed on
pissed
your
on
own
my-
face! Oh god, it's so gross!
Oh God, old age is terrible. I don't even remember
Big.
doing it. Oh dear.
Well, you did it. It was terrifying. Anyway, could you heal friendos?
I mean, I suppose. Jesus Christ, what happened to him?
Well, he got an A.
He tripped.
You know when they say you should see the other guy, this is the other guy.
I mean, my God, it looks like half of his face exploded into the other half of his face.
You should
Pretty
see the
accurate.
other
What
guy.
happened? Yeah.
You should see the other person. They're perfectly fine.
They're doing much better.
Looking around, does anyone else in the group appear to be significantly hurt?
I think we're all good.
No.
I think the worst off would probably be Elle because of her shattered rib cage. And Kaweki, even though he's trying to walk it off, he has like a fractured spine.
Yeah, but they're not like in our gang, so
Yeah.
fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, you
can I,
have
like-
kind of two fractured arms.
Oh yeah! I forgot.
How are you flicking water at her?
It's only
It
it's only
really
occurring to you
hurts.
now because that adrenaline's wearing off.
Yeah.
Can I look around
okay.
for like some chloroform?
Oh.
I mean, sure. There's like there's a cabinet kind of above her makeshift desk if you want to.
Whoever's hurt, I'm just gonna try and sneak up on them and chloroform them so that I have to deal with the fact of what's about to happen to
Am
them.
I about to get chloroformed by a
Good,
kitty?
call. You're
Okay.
welcome. Shut up.
Let's take this one at a time. Are you trying to be stealthy in stealing this chloroform?
Yeah.
All right, roll me stealth.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
This is the action of a true hero.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't bad actually.
All right, this game doesn't really have passive perception, but we'll just say it's like your perception bonus plus 10.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah. Makes sense.
I see him.
so yeah, since
I noticed what he's doing.
let's see. So, Tor would have seen this.
I would have.
Yeah, your passive perception would equal to like 14.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Mine would be 12.
I
So
forgot I
I
put a
wouldn't,
bunch-
have seen it.
No, no,
Brittany
no.
didn't
I don't know.
notice.
No, I wouldn't have seen it because it's a 13, not a
Oh.
no, 14.
There you
You
go.
may have like just beaten all of us there.
A 13? What do you mean?
Just.
Because I have a -1 in the awareness, and I put a +4, so
Oh,
my
right.
perception-
Sorry, I was reading persuasion.
you
Whoops.
piece of
Okay.
garbage.
Mhm.
I'm
God.
sorry, they're right next to each other.
Jeez.
How dare you.
All right, so
It's almost like
Brenny,
it's alphabetical
Tor,
or something.
Ernest.
God.
Okay, yeah, Ernest definitely notices.
as
I
long
do
as
not
the hurt
stop
people
you.
don't know.
I do
And-
not stop you. This is mercy.
Hanson is unconscious,
I've seen. Yeah, he doesn't need it.
and Guy doesn't see shit.
Well, there you
So
go.
Sorry,
Ernest is the only one who notices.
Why do
your
I have toughness +3 under conditions?
Oh,
These are the questions. I'm
sorry,
opening
I
the
was
ship.
playing with stuff. Because you have your power is like protection 3, and I was trying to figure out how conditions work.
Oh, I just factored that into my my actual toughness.
Oh.
I just put it under the enhancement bonus.
Ah, okay. Well, right now would not be in effect because your cloak is not in effect.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nay, sir.
But yeah, so
Nay, sir. Nice.
Not totally sure how the conditions work. How do I get rid of that condition?
So wait, wasn't he stealthing to like steal the chloroform? So wasn't that just that we saw him stealing it, or we didn't see him stealing it? Wouldn't he have to make
he
another
has
roll
it
for
now.
actually chloroforming someone?
Shit.
There you go.
Lead you from the tracker completely. There we go.
You got this, son.
You're fine. Alright. So yeah, Ernest is the only one who saw it. Gale steal the chloroform. Who are you running up on here?
Brittany first. Then
No, it's great. You would still need to jump to get me, and I'm a teeny.
Oh my god, she's jumping on your shoulders. And
just walk up front, like bottle in hand, be like, "Hey,
Like tap her on, like grab her sleeve, like anime girl style. Just like,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. Dude, you're like an adorable little kitty. You're like, hey, I need to tell you something. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. Ah!
That's such a great image of just like the claw just covering your face with the cloth. Just
No one's stopping him.
So,
letting it happen.
So yeah, pretty sure stealth is broken after the first time you do that.
that's fine."
Is anyone else? Anyone gonna try and stop you from chloroforming them?
There you go.
I have a person
Couldn't
in
just
my
like
hands.
ask nice. Like I think you
Dale,
should
what
get
are you
healed up.
doing?
But no, chloroform.
No one's gonna agree to being chloroform. Let's be real.
I don't know.
No,
what
I mean you could have been
chloroform
like,
is.
yo, you're pretty hurt. Maybe you should get fixed up. But no, first thought is better chloroform that bitch. Like, just fine.
Oh,
It's
Oh.
Gale.
Saves
That's
you
how
from
Gale
having to
do.
deal with what would have happened.
That's fair.
This is how Gale do.
This is how Gale do. He
So-
says that after chloroforming Brittany. You guys are like, oh shit.
so Hanson's unconscious. Brynny's unconscious. Who's next?
Kaneki and El Bowman were hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Koeki, yeah.
I'd be Koaki, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just have a cloth in each hand and just run at him.
Excuse you. A cloth in each paw.
So yeah, like while they're still reeling from what they saw you just do to Brynny, you just like jump at their faces, double fisting chloroform.
Oh no, all of these people need medical attention.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Chip just like looks at you, takes your paw, puts it to his own face, and passes it.
God, Chip.
See, he understands. He knows.
He knows how this works.
He-
Oh.
Chip will never beat the alpha.
No, he's a glorified cheerleader. He's basically a minion.
Aw.
He's here to chip in.
Oh, hello,
Aw.
Brad. Bread's in my side of the chat, wishing us all a happy game.
Aw,
Yeah,
thanks,
Brad.
Brad. I thought we weren't allowed to look at chat.
I'm allowed to look at my own chat that's only seeing my side.
Yeah, they
Sure.
wouldn't really be able to glean anything.
That's fair.
Unless
That's
they were
fair.
traveling between chats to.
That's true.
learn
No one do that.
stuff. But yeah,
Weird.
Also, hi, Brad. I love you.
so yeah, everyone who's even mildly injured has apparently just been chloroformed.
The greater good.
I don't think Tor took a single hit during that entire exchange.
I don't think so. No, no one really
Yeah.
came after you.
And I'm
I
not.
don't know why either.
And Guy got a couple licks on him, but I mean, it's not like anything was broken.
I got
Yeah.
wet.
The worst thing that happened
did.
was like you slamming
worst
into
kind of
her
thing.
torso when you tried to tackle her.
Which,
Uh,
you know, hurt, but apparently I'm fine otherwise, just more pride than anything.
Yeah,
Aw,
you're fine.
you're fine.
All right, well, everything seems to be in order.
She just pulls out like a set of like nasty looking like hunting knives. Like,
Oh my
all
god.
right, let's get to work.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Guys,
Wow,
you better
look at
touch me
these.
with
Please.
those. You guys are shitty friends.
That's why I
Look at the
chloroformed you.
time to leave.
Yeah. Hey, Ernest, how about we go back to that little kitchen thing we have set up in our room? Let's
Please, please, please.
The
Go get
second,
them. Get better food.
like,
Well, buddy.
I guess the four of you,
There we go.
Yay.
Hello.
You're back.
The second, like, the
Whoa.
four of you, like, leave
Damn it.
the room, shut the door, you just see, like, horrible green light just come through the seams of the door, and just like,
Oh my god.
One
dude.
woke up.
oh
Brandy,
Need a
no!
stronger chloroform.
And I guess you just keep walking like you didn't hear a thing.
Nope,
Oh.
nope, nothing happened.
It's totally fine.
You guys are such shitty friends.
I stay next to the door because I don't want to see it, but I'll wait for Brinny.
Oh,
For
just
the
Bryn, not
greater
Hanson. Just
good.
Bryn.
Or and Hanson too, my roommate.
Aw.
All right.
Yeah, fucking Gail's fucked off. Shitty roommate.
I went to get you food.
Okay, good. Get me food. I'll be hungry.
So then, Gail, Guy, and Ernest are going to get food. Then.
Yes.
All right. Where are you going to get this food?
Back to our room,
That's fair.
where we have a stockpile of food and a ridiculous amount of appliances to create. an
Where we're not, yeah,
Of questionable origin.
Mhm.
so that we can make food not out of vomit.
Yes. Mm.
Bloody fucking
Oh,
dog.
Yes.
I think the lesson of the lunchroom is
Rockefellers over
self-sustenance.
here.
Truly the pinnacle of gourmet cuisine.
Hey, Izzy.
Yes.
That dude who makes the god awful cooking, but makes it, but he gave us a fate point in the last game, right?
Oh, but we
You
switched
did.
systems.
Oh, did,
Yeah.
You, did
Yeah.
you end up using a lot of fate points in that last game? 'Cause I can't
Not
remember.
really. I think I had a couple left over, but
Alright, you
He's
had like
entitled to something. is
you
what
had
he's
like
saying.
2 bites of it or something, right?
well, I was wondering like what we get if we continue to eat his food.
Mm.
Basically, you probably have to do like a Constitution check, but if you keep it down, you get a hero point.
Cool. I forgot what we can use for hero
That's a
points.
big if.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking if.
Real big
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Hero points are basically like fate points and inspiration. Like they do a shit ton. Like you can use
Okay.
it to get rid of status effects, reroll shitty dice rolls.
Okay.
You can use it for extra effort, which some of you have powers that can only be used with extra effort.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see a Constitution save. Is that would that be a Fortitude
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. Be
Okay.
fortitude.
I'm fairly good at Fortitude, so
Yeah, you might do
Yes.
okay.
yeah.
So
If
are
it's
you
not a high
honestly
DC,
going to
maybe.
eat the puke food?
No, I was just wondering.
Okay.
Just
Just
keeping
in
the
case.
options
Don't do
open.
it. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of
jeez.
morbid curiosity, if you will.
So
Fucking
everyone starts the game with at least
course.
1, but I think you had like 2 from the
Wow.
amount that you ate last time, so
Yeah.
you're at like a 2.
Sweet.
Mhm.
And then Ernest, you ate some of it, right?
Yeah.
And threw up.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that.
You
Okay,
can keep
so
it
yeah.
down.
Keep it
So
down.
yeah, you're at a
Did not
default
keep
1
it down.
then. Gotcha. Okay. So what are you guys doing next?
Making that food.
Yeah.
I assume we make it back to our room with no challenge,
Yeah, no.
Are we
like-
other
Okay.
than perhaps the constantly damp hallways.
Yeah,
Roll
fortunately,
through.
your
Climbing stairs.
fortunately your
no.
dorm rooms are on a higher level than the hollow chamber, so that
Oh,
hasn't been
good.
flooded out.
So
Excellent.
that all that water was someone else's problem.
The benefits of having your school in a mountain.
Yes. You have several floors to destroy.
Is Gail like on someone's back trying to avoid the wetness
Finally.
because Kitty?
Climbing on railings and stuff like.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
Gail, I'll carry you if you need it.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Strong, independent Kitty.
I'll make do.
All right.
Aw.
All right,
All
so
right.
make it
Going
back
to-
to your room. You're going to start cooking?
I roll a nat 1 instead
Oh
of 11.
no!
No.
You should have ate the puke food.
Ugh.
So
Wait, no, you have a
yeah,
hero point if you want to use that.
It's worth it. This is the time I'm gonna spend that hero point. So let me just
oh my
re-roll
God.
on a hero point.
Yeah, also, when you use a hero point to re-roll, you cannot roll less than a 10.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well, that's already a lot better. Okay, here we go.
Boy.
Trying it. 10 it is.
Okay.
20.
So you rolled a 20.
Starting off the night great.
So yeah.
You're not so far.
So you're cooking up something. At first, it seems like, oh shit, I put a little too much of something in here. It's not gonna quite turn out. But then, boom, burst of inspiration. You like perfectly balance it out with something else, like perfect
cream
cooking
fraiche.
chemistry.
It's cream fish.
Shokugeki.
And that cream fish.
You so
There's-
motherfuck out of
yeah.
this dish.
Excellent. I've done it.
Follow
So,
a recipe.
so there's some pretty delicious food, whatever it is you made.
What have you
I
made,
make
Chase?
I make enough for everybody in the group for one, and I want to make an extra plate of it to try to give to the puke chef as a point of pettiness and as a matter of pride.
God. Yes.
Interesting.
It's not too late to fix him, is he?
He can still. That's like the mantra of this school. It's never too late to
He
redeem
can
him.
change.
He can change.
Everyone deserves
make-
a second chance, or a fifth chance, or an
And
eighth.
if
gonna
I
make,
can change, if you can change,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make
everyone can
lamb
change.
kebabs.
Oh my
Lamb
God.
kebabs are gonna be my thing.
All right, so you're gonna like take this over to
Hell yeah,
him?
boy.
Yeah, I think Gail volunteered to transport the food before, and I have no reason to not trust Gail. So,
Hmm.
so they,
Does
like,
anyone
you
have
said
a
you were getting
box?
to carry food. Yeah.
Yeah. You put it in like a box, right?
I'll just shove it in your backpack. It's fine. Just don't even wrap it up.
The plate is probably like half of his like height.
Oh. Oh my
Oh.
god.
I
We'll
can
just
take.
assume we have
I can.
some sort
I
of
can take the
Tupperware.
fucking plate.
I
Okay.
can carry like Brittany's because at least 2 plates I could make an
Yeah.
effort of. Any more than that.
Oh.
So teeny. All right.
Tiniest.
So who are you gonna take
Teeny
the food to
tiniest.
first? The chef, who I believe I named Antoine,
Fair.
or
Yes.
Brittany.
I am gonna take the dish down to Antoine. I have to see this myself.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's do that
This
first.
is important.
All right, so you go down to the cafeteria. This floor was a little less fortunate in terms of water damage, so there's kind of like a good couple inches on the ground.
Oh my god.
He's like back behind like the apparently bulletproof glass, just cooking away. Like no one's in the cafeteria anymore, but he's doing something.
Damn it, the water damage didn't make it into the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
I
it is
can't,
hermetically sealed.
I
God
can't
damn.
shut this down at the source. God damn it.
What was that?
Oh.
I walk up with a plate of lamb kebabs. I'm like, I'm here as in a way to make a peace offering. Please take this food and understand that you need to stop cooking the way that you're cooking.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Please take this food and eat it, and then maybe you will understand.
He like looks at you suspiciously. I guess he like put the plate of food like through the slot underneath the glass.
Oh my god.
So
Oh god.
takes a bite of it. Yeah, I don't really get to roll anything. That was a really good roll. It was a 20. So like, eyes just go wide. So I teach me.
He like drops to his
Like
knees with
flour.
"teach me," and I drop to my knees with "finally, my chance. I can fix him."
You don't understand. I mean, my quirk is perfectly suited for giving people healthy meals, except for the vomit pot. I can't get past the vomit pot. I can never achieve my dream.
Oh my god.
That is kind of the thing stopping you, holding you back, isn't it? The
Right.
vomit.
The vomit thing.
The vomit.
It's so nutritious, like nothing else comes close in nature. You have no idea. It is my mission. I need to find a dish that will make this palatable.
Have you considered multivitamins?
Could
hear?
you potentially give up on your dream?
The first step to succeeding at your dream is to get a new dream.
Because your dream is stupid and impossible.
A more succeedable at dream.
Oh my god.
But I've cooked this way for so long though.
It's not
I've
too
tried
late
so
to give up.
hard.
It's never too late to give up.
Hands on shoulders.
You can always give up.
Like
at any
pressing your
point.
hand against the glass.
It's not too late. You can give up.
Nobody stops.
I don't know if I have the strength. I know no other way.
Yo, OTP right here.
It's so hard.
Oh,
I feel like I'm intruding.
you should leave.
I'm
Yeah,
go back
okay.
on the floor though.
That's fair.
Oh, God.
It'd be like waist deep water for you. You're like holding the plates above your head.
Aw.
Oh, no.
Gail, how about we take the food to Brenny? I think he's doing his own thing here.
Yeah, let's get pretty enhanced and some numb.
Yeah,
Oh.
what's-
I will
Sounds
reconsider the being carried option.
Aw.
Izzy,
Yeah,
imagine Gale to be the size of the Palico from Monster Hunter.
probably.
Yeah.
Like, he's like about
Aw.
3.5 feet, I think.
Yeah.
I weigh
So-
35 pounds.
All right. Yeah, that's just about
Like
about their
portable.
size.
The food you're carrying is probably doubling your weight.
Oh my god. You're so strong.
If I'm carrying 35 pounds of lamb, that's like
Yeah, that's a
most of
lot
it.
of
Holy
lamb.
shit.
Like, Jesus.
I mean, you did roll a 20, so.
Yeah.
Good lamb.
Spit roast
Good
going
lamb.
up in the door.
It's not even the like horizontal one. It's like the vertical one where you just shave off bits of it.
Shawarma.
It's like a shawarma. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. So I guess you guys go off back to the nurse's office to collect the others and give them some much needed nourishment after the ordeal that they've just experienced.
How are we feeling?
Let's see. You sadly I guess have a really good constitution and woke
Sadly?
up like midway through the stabbing.
Oh.
That was Brittany screaming, huh?
Yeah.
You bitch.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
I
it.
called it.
Wow.
Oh, good.
You're maybe not in a great headspace right now, having you now know what it feels like to just be like stabbed in the heart.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, but effective.
What a fan.
She's just
It
sitting
does the
there.
job.
She's sitting there
Yeah.
like bending her arms, enjoying it, but just staring off blankly, like.
Not to mention that like when Gametzo like injects her like healing fluid into you, it essentially feels like your body is being like torn apart on a cellular level and reconstructed into like the ideal healthy form.
Oh.
And you kind of feel all of that. So,
Oh, fuck.
Why are we still
Yeah.
here?
Just to suffer.
everyone else was thankfully unconscious for all but like the last like maybe half second of the reconstruction phase, so you're mostly okay. You know exactly what happened, especially Hanson.
Was she near me whenever I woke up?
Yeah, probably. She was probably sitting over
Oh,
your cot, making
Well,
sure
lucky
that
for her, because it looks
Attack.
like I missed.
Punching dudes is your attack?
Punching
Punching
dudes is the
dudes?
best skill.
That's amazing. Oh, I
Nice
love
try,
it.
Sonny.
Oh.
Not gonna fall for that twice in 2 days. You new youngins are awfully punchy.
I have nothing else to say to you, but meh.
Just be happy you're alive. Like Jesus, like looked like someone caved in your entire torso and then flipped it inside out and then reassembled it back together. You're fucked up, is what I'm saying. How are you even alive?
Tenacity.
At this point, like a small.
If
pet
anyone's
comes into
gonna
the
kill
room.
me, it's gonna be fucking either the head of the education board or Tor.
Speaking of Tor, Tor runs in and grabs Brittany and Hanson and hugs them.
Aww.
Vacant eyes.
Like, aggressively
Alright.
hugs.
Hugs back. Vacant face.
One hand like, oh.
As he runs into each of the room, just the small plate comes in like around the like bed level.
You just see it like
Slides
wobbling.
up onto the table.
So
Oh.
cute.
My fucking heart, dude.
It
Oh.
was just stabbed.
That's
It
what
was just stabbed.
That's what breaks the vacant look. Is just adorable kitty, even if it is the
Yeah.
kitty who chloroformed you.
Jump up,
Thank
yo,
you.
we made lamb. It's like wicked good.
Thank you, Gil.
I could eat.
We
That's
got
what, like,
lamb. We got
both
lamb
the
for all you
room.
guys.
And then I'm gonna go somewhere that's not on the floor.
No. Jump on like a bed or something.
Jump on
Yeah.
top of some really high place that you shouldn't be able to jump up to.
Oh my god.
Tor,
Fucking
Tor
cat,
shoulders.
Oh,
So high.
excellent.
Tall boy.
So you guys just like eating a meal in the middle of the nurse's office?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's okay. Apparently we're just having a barbecue party and no one invited Gametsu. That's cool.
You kind of
No,
stabbed
no,
us
you-
earlier. You don't get to be sad.
Cuts back to
Jeez.
cuts back to Ernest and just like fucking all according to plan.
According to
God damn it.
Oh. Alright, so you finish your meal. She tells you to get the fuck out. What are you doing now? You just like going to bed or?
What time is it?
Going to bed.
I am going to bed.
Yeah, by this point it's probably like midnight or so.
Bed.
Cool. Guys, just all going to bed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, you're nice
Yes.
and healed up, no worse for wear. You've all agreed to a code of silence as to what happened today. It was great.
Oh, have we, Izzy? Have we all agreed to that?
Oh!
True. One of you guys should probably fill Hanson in on that. Who is his roommate?
Me?
Some Tor shit.
Oh,
This is-
sure.
Nope. This isn't gonna work out
Tor,
at all.
are you going to fill him in?
Don't.
Tor doesn't understand what he agreed
Yeah,
to. So
dude.
no.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a time bomb.
Hanson, can we talk for a second?
No. I'm fucked up. I'm going to rest.
Okay,
Stumbles off.
okay.
Oh.
That could be a
I
bad
see
time.
I see him stumbling, and then I go to carry him.
Aw.
Oh my
Let's
God.
just go
Shoots you a
Hanson.
look. It's like, I'm walking on my own. You stay back.
The important thing to remember is we all got A's. Nothing bad. We all got A's.
It's true. I did very well.
Technically, his teacher actually told him that he was going to get an A anyways. Like, after his fight. So he's like, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's all you need to talk about.
Thumbs up as he walks away.
Yeah,
Mm.
so he thinks
Very well.
nothing of this.
Mhm.
Alright, so you guys all head to bed. No one has properly informed Hanson of what has been agreed to.
It's perfect.
I guess it's about
This
probably
is only going to go well.
Oh yeah.
it's probably about 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
When the PA system in all of your rooms goes off about 7 in the morning.
This is
It's like, would all first year students please report to my office? Like now?
No.
This is Jim, by the way.
No. Rolls
I don't-
back over in bed.
You don't
Does
know
not
me
get
very
up.
well yet, so I don't know
does-
if you like recognize my voice or anything. But this is Jim, the principal. You come to my office.
Hi, Jim.
All right.
He can't hear you.
Does
It's not
Brittany
too
also
late.
take an hour to do
Just
makeup
making
in the
sure.
morning?
Yes. Yes.
Savage.
Bitch.
Okay, so at about 9 a.m., you guys roll into his office.
No! I went back to sleep.
She does that.
No, Kitty was pawing at your face.
Okay, that wakes me up. Yeah.
Get up.
I'm not going alone. Get up.
Did you do that and you forced me to get up?
All right,
Okay.
so you
Gil
all,
forced me. I'm up.
you're all coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I made breakfast first. I did a bad job.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
I still like it.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Pretty
It's
pretty
not
mediocre,
vomit.
but still.
I've
It's
had
not
worse.
vomit. That's
I
the
have had
important
much,
thing.
much worse.
Yeah. That's fair.
Oh no.
All right.
I've had-
So
and I held it down.
So you guys make your way to Jim's office. It's on one of the higher floors, so it wasn't hit by the flooding. But you do notice that, like, as you walk down the halls and like up the stairs, that like the lights are kind of going a bit nuts. Like they turn off randomly, flicker, turn back on.
Spooky.
Yeah. You eventually
That's fine. That's cool.
I
This
mean,
place needs maintenance.
it's probably like because of all the water damage and stuff. Some electricals probably just got fried or something.
I mean, what about Slender Butler?
Yes.
I mean,
Spooky
he's
dude.
trying, but he can only do so much.
Yeah. See him apparating in random places.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you could do everything.
And students disapparating and random.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just one of those things that everyone's agreed to just not talk about.
We don't talk about that.
I didn't agree to anything.
What class do you have next? Oh, I think having a.
Oh my god.
Jerry? Jerry? What? Hello?
Dad?
Aw.
He's probably fine. He'll
So-
show up in like 3
Dad!
hours or so, really clean.
So, you eventually make it to his office. Takes a couple minutes. Lights are still kind of going nuts. And, yeah, Jim's office appears to be... The doors to his office are just like two enormous, like, double steel doors, each with a skull on it.
Oh my god.
Well, that's ominous.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this
Feels
is
like
This
home.
place used to be a villain hideout, remember?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they would have hired someone to redesign the doors.
Yeah.
I don't know, I kind of like the aesthetic.
Makes
my
me
aesthetic.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's M. Bison chic.
Oh my
There
god.
doesn't seem to be, like, you know, a door handle on it or anything. Like, they're pretty sizable doors. But there is, like, an intercom just to the right of it.
Should we?
I tried pushing it.
Should we
I
knock or
tried
should we
pushing the door
intercom?
open.
Well,
Oh.
the door's already pushed the intercom, so.
Oh, I pushed the door open.
You're pushing the door.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess roll athletics.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you don't do it. So anyway.
I'm doing that also. Tor's not showing me up. 21.
Still don't do it.
One better.
I used the intercom.
Thank God.
3 hours later, or whatever, and all at once.
Dude, yeah. Fucking door enhancer,
It's
like,
like, oh my God.
while he's at the intercom,
We
like,
get-
hello, sir. Like,
They're
just-
sliding doors, for God's sake. Stop pushing them.
I tried
Oh
again.
no!
Does it?
It budges a little bit.
Slight dents. Like,
Sir,
But
please,
the-
you're gonna want to respond to this call soon.
What? Who's there? Why are you bothering me?
You got this, knock in the door!
It's,
Hel-
it's
Hello?
the first years.
Damn.
The first years you called us down.
I did? Oh shit, yeah, I did do that. That feels like a lifetime ago.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
a very short lifetime.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
hope you hear knocking
come,
because I'm punching the door.
come here. Let me just find the button. Where's
Just
the
trying to ram
friggin'
the door.
button? Sherwin! Sherwin, where's the button? You're not here.
Oh no!
What the fuck? I wrote
You just hear him like shuffling
Fuck.
papers and things around. Like sounds like a fucking desk gets flipped over. There it is. Opens.
People use the term immediately way more often than they should nowadays. I could have made breakfast way better.
Oh my God.
What does the 28 get me?
What are you trying to do?
Still trying to bust open the door.
Well,
Yep.
Considering that he just pushed the button to open the door, it opens.
Just barrel
It fucking
through.
is. It opens. I punch it. You hit it. It opens. I just momentary pause. I look over to Tor. High five. Fucking Lord.
I roll to high five. Oh no, that was acrobatics.
Oh fuck.
I rolled 2 high five. You backflip. Fuck.
All right.
No one ever explained to me how to high five. Boom.
Oh,
There
Oh,
we
nice.
go.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a
They're
real
gonna
good
hear
one.
that in the rest of the school. High five.
Thunderous.
Hell yeah, boy.
Like you
Bro.
almost break your arms doing it.
Oh, God.
That's-
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, be careful! You guys don't have to go back to the nurse.
Yeah, fuck.
Thor is fine.
Bottle of chloroform.
Alright.
We're fine.
So the door opens. It's very like dim inside. Like you walk inside. A little bit. It takes a minute for your eyes to adjust. But when you do, you find yourselves in this enormous room that seems to be completely made of like obsidian, like black reflective material. And you're on this incredibly narrow catwalk that goes forward about like 100, 200 feet, ending in what appears to be a pyramid of skulls that are all crying acid.
Okay,
I've seen
again.
better.
And Hellscape is on.
And like beneath, you look down, and below the catwalk, all of this acid is just pooled below you.
You guys.
Again, I feel like someone should have come in to do some redesigns on the architecture in
My
here.
question is,
I make-
like, who designed it in the first place? Because good job.
No, I
Like,
mean,
cycling acid through a loop, because, I mean, I don't know how they get the stuff to keep coming out, so it's got to be a pump somewhere. Something that can hold that?
Yeah, no. I mean, for what it was originally intended, this is very solidly built. As a hero school, this is an awful design. It's context that makes this terrible, not
I am going to.
not the actual building.
I'm making my
Additional-
dark shield.
Additional out of character question: is everywhere that Gale walks a catwalk?
Oh, girl.
Ha, ha.
Damn it.
I love it.
Tiny kitty.
All right.
It's funny
okay.
because cat.
So,
I
anyway,
forgot what my shield gives me, but I haven't.
your shield gives you.
Low toughness, I assume.
Yeah, it gives you
Something like
impervious. Right, it's mobile cover.
Okay,
So
well, I
it
have
ba-
that.
So if anyone tries to take a shot at you, you basically you have a certain level of cover.
Sweet. So if anyone takes a shot at me in this evil lair,
So as you walk into this room, just like way the fuck off in the distance at the top of this pyramid, like the capstone seems to have been kind of taken off so that there's actually a flat surface at the top. And you just see like Soupcan Jim waving to you. It's like, up here! Come on up! It's fine.
These I lean over to whoever's next to me. I'm guessing Hanson. This doesn't seem very heroic.
I always wondered where they manufactured the album art for metal album covers. I guess it's here. I guess this is the place. This is where they make it.
You should see my dad's house.
Well,
Wait,
that's
is your
canon
dad
now.
also a kitty?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun arc. Putting that in the notes.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh god.
So, are you guys like walking toward the pyramid of acid-crying skulls?
Hell yeah, boy.
Like, is there like, is it just skulls? Is there a path up them? Is it
Yes.
it leaking onto the catwalk? Like, how I feel like we're missing details.
Yes and no. Like the catwalk ends at the pyramid, and the skulls are formed in such a way that they form stairs. Those particular skulls are not crying acid, so you can safely walk up them.
Okay. I was gonna say,
good.
I don't think my suit is acid proof.
Yeah, I'd be kind of surprised if it was. Alright. So you walk on up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you make it to the top, like the top, like it's a pretty sizable pyramid, so even though it's just like kind of the capstone, it's probably like a good like 30 feet around. And at the top, you can see that Jim has set up this like shitty IKEA work, like fucking wraparound desk at the top of this pyramid with like an old computer, and she's like sitting there waiting for you.
Oh my god.
Hello, children. What brings you to my humble office abode?
We talked about this on the intercom. You called us.
Did I?
Oh my
You've
God.
been expecting us,
You
Mr.
s-
Soupcan.
You said it felt like a lifetime ago, and it wasn't. We just had this conversation.
I have no recollection of this. It's not very heroic to lie to people, son.
I agree.
Oh, good. Then we can leave.
Oh, wait. Now I remember. I got it here somewhere. He goes over to his computer, mashes the keys for a second. I can never find anything on this stupid. There it is. He clicks something and flips the screen around so you can see it. And on that screen is kind of grainy security footage where you can clearly see April Springfield saying, "So we never tell anyone about
Oh,
this.
fuck.
Agreed, and you all get A's, right?" And all of you.
Oh, is that why the rest of you are getting A's?
No, Tor did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a great
we're
job.
good.
Jeez.
So, yeah, that's needless to say, I am disappointed. Not just because my awesome hologram room got blowed up, but also because y'all are a bunch of liars.
Hanson turns around and starts walking out of the room.
Hey, where are you going, son?
Check the footage. I was unconscious. Got nothing to do with this. Bye.
Also,
I believe the next part of this still pertains to you. There's a multi-part to this presentation.
Stops at the top of the stairs.
Okay, good, son.
Brittany raises her hand and she's like, also, Mr. Soupcan, sir, no one asked us about it, so we didn't tell anyone anything, so we technically didn't lie.
I mean, you agreed to lie, though.
I didn't agree. What did I
No.
agree to?
I don't know what you're talking
You're-
about.
The teacher in the footage, she.
We didn't agree to lie. We agreed to not tell.
We didn't. Yeah, we agreed to not tell. We didn't say we would lie.
Well, you can argue the semantics all you want. The point is, you didn't really earn those A's, except possibly you.
I did. I was told that I would get an A beforehand too.
Did you, though?
Yes.
We don't seem to have any record.
And I wasn't informed what my mark would be, as far as I know. Perhaps I did.
Well, then
earn
Then you
I
wouldn't
think
have any footage of us being given any marks, would you?
Yes.
The point is, you were totally willing to say, yes, I will lie to the principal if the need arose.
I didn't say that.
No.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
I'm a man of my
Also-
word.
We're
I have
talking to
to-
you right now, and we're not lying.
Well, I'm a man of my Hanson's word, eyes- so yeah, that never happened. Hanson's not just darting back and forth to everybody as they're talking, just I'm fucking having fun watching this.
If only we could have stopped those kids from South High.
No, that was
Footage of
Yeah,
you spray painting the wall.
Southeast.
Absolute vandals.
As you're saying this, you can see on the screen Gail spray painting the South High was here, whatever it was.
Hanson's just in the background did I burn down a South High once?
Oh my god. Probably.
That feels
There
like a
was
thing.
a South High.
It got destroyed by a freak arsonist. Yes.
Who can say who it was? It could have been anyone.
It was unfortunate. Their cafeteria was better.
Oh my god. Everyone's cafeteria is bad.
Sorry,
Yes.
I am confused. I got an A.
Say, we have no way of proving that. So, we find ourselves at an impasse here.
So wait, you have footage of her asking us to lie, but you don't have footage of our actual exams?
Oh, I saw the exams. Y'all did quite well when you weren't brutally murdering
So
each
how-
other.
How didn't you see us getting our results?
Because they didn't say the results. Those were out of character.
Hanson raises his hand. Actually, verbatim, the teacher said I was getting an A.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
That was a whole other play system ago.
I have
You
no
only got
record
shit out of me,
that.
principal.
I find it strange that he's the least in trouble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, you may have gotten an A. Like, we do have footage of that. But then you also intruded on other students' exams, which, you know, there's gonna be some repercussions for that, I'm sure.
Oh no.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
none of y'all are getting A's. You all get F's. F for liars. That's how that works.
Sir, that's so unfair.
All right, cool. Now that we've got that settled, on to the next point. I heard you all got A's. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes, we
Got
did.
an A.
We did.
Yes,
That's what I was told.
yes, very excited about that. That seems right, yeah. Anyway, so, it just seems like a good time to introduce you to how we do things with, like, the student store. Student store, there.
Students.
It felt like I misspoke, but then it seems like I did speak the right thing.
That's not a store where you buy students, is it? Please don't let that be the case.
I don't believe so, but, you know, they got a lot of shit. Anyway,
What?
so when you do, like, really well on things, or just whenever you make one of the teachers, you know, like when you impress them or something, they're free to give out the special currency that you can spend at the student store. That way, you know, the richer kids can't just buy, you know, like, the craziest, awesomest gear and, you know, put them at a distinct advantage. You know how it is.
Of course, I know.
This way, it is strictly built on academic achievement and honesty.
I believe you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm just standing there silently, just looking at like my whole gear, just like all like utility belt and full suit, just like, yeah, buy stuff. Yeah.
So yes, in light of your stupendous achievements, you each get 100 marbles.
Marbles.
Hooray!
Yes, marbles.
I love marbles.
Is there a problem?
100.
No, just wanted to make sure I didn't mishear you.
Yeah. Wait.
Yes.
No, it's 100
A
marbles.
sphere is like the worst possible storage size and shape.
Oh, that's just a fun name we call them. It's just like scanned into your student IDs.
Oh.
Oh, I wanted the bag of marbles.
I mean,
Can we lose our marbles?
You could probably buy one.
What if you bought marbles with your marbles?
Jim like looks over, like opens his desk, hands him like a bag of marbles.
Shocking no one.
And so, just to be clear, these aren't like the money marbles. These are just for fun. You
Yes.
enjoy those.
Throw it in the
So,
acid, see what happens.
If we were to put like a cash value to one marble, what would it be?
Don't make me do math this early.
If we were to
Minus
sell our marbles around to
5
other
marbles.
students in the school, how much?
Do I actually?
No,
Okay.
he's not gonna
If we
follow
were-
through on that.
Goes into the database, -5 marbles. Like a fucking asshole. God damn it.
And then lastly, as you may be able to tell, the electrical systems are all messed up for some reason. It's the lights are flicking on and off, like all the electric-y stuff is just going nuts. It's not safe for anybody.
No.
Yeah.
Is the computer
Crazy.
still facing our way?
Yeah.
Gail's gonna like hop up on the desk and just try and get a paw on the delete button.
Oh.
Stealth check.
I mean, you're right in front of him. I don't.
Dude, he's also who
Her.
he is. Like, come
Hello.
on.
Is he right?
I
Though?
was just-
The
sorry,
stealth skill in this
Sam.
game does deliberately point out you can't do it if people are directly observing you.
Damn it.
Wait, I have a solution.
Oh.
How would you delete footage on your computer if you wanted to? Could you demonstrate?
Oh, it's real easy. You just go in here and you grab this icon and you drag it over to the little like recycling bin, because you know you don't want to litter. You put it in the
No,
recycle bin.
definitely not.
We're heroes.
Heroes,
after all.
heroes don't litter. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
Yeah.
you,
Only
I
how
just-
do you
heroes
empty
do
the
that.
recycle bin? I mean, it probably gets full after a while.
If I
You know
had,
what?
if
You're
I was,
right.
if I was invested in breaking, in getting rid of that thing, my solution would be, hey, what's that? And walk over, and be like, what's that on the screen? Bang! Oh no, my hand slipped and the computer's off the giant skull pile.
Oh no!
no.
Look what happened.
What a
Oh.
common thing to happen.
Yeah,
With the giant pool of acid beneath his desk? Yeah, probably.
yeah.
It's probably why this is an IKEA desk. He probably runs through a couple of them.
An excellent use of Occam's razor, the simplest solution.
So, are you actually banging it off, or are you just letting him delete
No, he was
everything?
joking.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
he's, he's
guys,
got
I'm
it.
getting a phone call.
Ah.
Keep,
I
keep
believe in
on
him.
Oh,
Believe in Logan.
So yeah. So you're absolutely right. I should empty this recycle bin. It's been so long since I done that. You right click on it, and then you empty the recycle bin. Done.
Click.
Thank
Great
you for
work,
showing
sir.
us
Great
how to
work.
be real heroes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We can absolutely see why you're an educator.
Indeed. It's a really good thing I back up all that shit in the cloud, or that would be real bad. Anyway.
Okay, follow-up question. How do you delete stuff from the cloud? Can
Oh,
you
I'll show you.
demonstrate?
This goes on for several minutes.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
All right.
Like-
So as I was saying, it's really not safe to do any work at the school right now, and also, your teacher seems to have been missing. I think she left. I think she's in Mexico or something.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, she didn't really leave a lot of details.
probably like vacation or something. Very, very common for teachers.
Yeah, I'm sure that's. Yeah, that seems fine. She's very responsible, except for the point where she asked you all to lie for her. That was a thing.
Do you have
Anyway.
footage of that?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all gone. Maybe I dreamed that.
I think you did.
Yeah.
That does,
We
that
wouldn't do
does
that.
seem like a thing I would do.
Yeah, I don't.
Crap.
I don't think that we would do anything like that, and she wouldn't do anything
Look,
like that.
I point to Gail. Look at those eyes and tell me that those are the lies. The eyes of a liar.
Shift.
No, fucking Puss in Boots eyes, big old kitty eyes. Do it.
Shifty Puss in Boots eyes.
No.
God. All right.
I point to Brinny. Tell me those are the eyes of a liar.
She tries to put on adorable eyes.
She's like forgotten how to do
Oh
it.
yeah, dude, too cute to be a threat, yo.
We didn't write that on your sheet.
I'm very confused.
We didn't
Did-
figure
did-
out.
Tor. We'll talk later.
Yeah, remember that the motivations and complications don't give you good things anymore, just bad things.
Fuck.
So yeah.
I'm invoking it though.
Alright, so anyway, your teacher's who knows where, and everything's kind of exploding. So we need something for you to do for like the next couple of days.
Field trip.
All right, I'm back. What I missed?
I got it. Let me just make a phone call here. One sec. Just like pause at
Grabs
his
a banana.
desk. Grabs a banana. Hello? This is a banana.
I would have
know
believed him
this.
had it actually
Ring,
I
been
take
a
the
phone.
banana and I eat it.
He takes
God,
he
poor.
takes his banana. He picks up the actual phone.
Welcome to Bananigans. We only serve bananas. It's bananas. Go on.
He takes his phone, dials a number that only has 3 numbers. Hello? Hello, Carlito? Okay, yeah, fine. Just Police Chief McChangstein. Sure, whatever you want me to call, it's fine. I got a favor to ask you.
911, what is your emergency?
I have a... Is this Carlito? You're not Carlito. You're an answering machine. Direct me to Carlito!
This goes on for several minutes.
Okay.
This is going well. This is going really well.
So well.
Eventually, someone patches him through to Police Chief
What fucking time
McChangstein.
is it at this point?
Oh, it's probably like noon.
God damn it!
Fuck.
I could have slept.
Been here for like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Hello, Kelly. Oh, yeah, okay. Police Chief McChangstein. Yeah, I got a favor to ask you. My school is, like, flooded and somewhat on fire. Could you do me, like, a solid and just let my students follow you around for, like, a week? We won't pay you nothing, but do it. Those aren't very nice words you're saying to me right now. A lot of very creative slurs.
Like buffalo.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's decided then. The students will be by at like 4 p.m. Yeah, they'll be at the station there. Have fun, kisses.
Did he call you a buffalo, is it?
He did actually.
That's
I
a
don't
word
know
from
what
home
that-
country. How did he know it?
I don't know.
Tor, what does it mean?
Oh, it's not good.
Oh.
Not good.
There's no direct translation.
That is correct in translation. Not good.
Truly, he was the buffer, is it? That bitch.
Watch your language. Sorry.
Oh, it's just
There are
sorry,
children and adorable
is a
kitties
school.
present.
Watch your profanity.
It's
Yeah,
just,
that's
this
the
is
P
true.
word.
All right, so here's what's gonna do. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go down to the Forgotten Falls South Precinct, and you're gonna like shadow the cops, see how they do it. We don't really have any like hero agencies for you to follow, so this is like it's not really like even half as good, but it's like a quarter, maybe an eighth.
It is the next best thing.
Yes, it is the next best thing.
It's in a line of nexts.
Yeah.
Not a great option, but it's there.
It's
Yeah.
next to something.
Yeah.
Next to the
So
school, hopefully.
Hey, maybe we can like stop some criminals.
I'll send the 6 of you to the South Precinct, and you other 6, the other NPCs who've
Oh,
been
they're there?
standing silently this whole time.
I don't know,
You
they're fucking
guys,
there.
you guys will go
Oh,
to
there's
the.
other people here?
You guys will be to the North Precinct. That's fine, right?
We finally catch those dang kids. from
Wait.
South
Those
High.
fucking Southies will get them.
Can we trade? I've been to the south side of town.
No, you see, I honestly trust you guys more. That one with like the shark teeth looks a little shifty.
No, he's quite nice.
So I need to give you the harder assignment because you can handle it. I have utter faith in you. You've never lied to me.
It's true.
Never.
That is correct.
There's
All of
no
those
lie
guys
here.
are totally.
Yes, I have never lied to you.
Cool.
You guys sound weird. You guys sound like you're lying.
Well, it sounds
No,
fine to me.
I-
Don't
No.
should be so judgmental, Mr.
I-
Saxabagabagawang.
Exactly.
Cool.
That's also a curse word, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really know much about your people.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Let's head down to the south side.
But
God.
before you go, why don't you take a look by the student store? Maybe you pick some up.
We could do that.
Okay.
Or not.
Are
you
there
could just-
wings?
Oh
Who knows? I don't really go down there. It's scary down there.
no. What?
Nice.
It's time for an adventure.
Oh
Let's
no,
go.
down there. So
No, I'm
gonna-
gonna try to just I'm gonna try to figure out how to switch teams over to this other north side part. I'm gonna hang out back here for a
I
second.
grab
Oh my
Ernest.
god.
No,
I
Tim's
grab Ernest.
decided you're fine.
Uh,
Have fun.
It's okay, Ernest. We'll get through this.
I get Ernest in like that chokehold, that one arm chokehold. Come on,
yeah.
Ernest.
Trust.
Come on. Yeah.
The
Oh my
headlock of
God.
trust
Yeah.
Yeah.
and friendship. No, please. I'm sure I can figure this out. Come on.
We're
Gotta be
going to
something-
the store, shopping.
Alright, to be clear, do you want to go to the store or do you just want to go straight to the precinct?
Let us go to the store.
Let's go to the store.
We'll go to
Let's
the
see what they
store.
got.
Let's check it out.
See what they got.
Cool.
It's gonna be completely underwater.
Shopping episode.
It is.
Oh, good. Everything there has water damage. Wonderful.
Yay!
Perfect.
I mean, it's partially like a
Funny.
little bit completely flooded. Yeah, it's not great.
Oh no, bunny.
It's like a submarine just in the middle of the mountain. It's like, haha. They've planned for such events.
Surprise.
Everyone thought it was stupid to have a submarine in the middle of this mountain. Now who's laughing?
So you guys go down to the floor. That's basically like the entire floor is basically just like the support department, their kind of headquarters. And you go over to what you've been told is the student store, which is like got like a little desk cut into a wall where you can see all their merchandise and stuff like that. Above it is like a hastily kind of painted sign saying Mr. Marble's Support Gear Emporium.
So that's why it's called marbles.
Oh.
And don't really see anyone manning the desk. Like behind the desk, you can see that like a lot of the merchandise is like being kept in like dinghies to keep it out of the water.
Oh my god.
And yeah, no one around. There's like a bell on the counter. There's like a cat sleeping on it.
Is it
Ding.
Oh, jeez.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gale just starts bapping the bell.
How high up is the water in the store?
It's like knee high,
Knee high to who?
like knee high to a human.
Okay.
There's a cat.
I was gonna say there's a kitty and a small human and a real big Tor. Like knee high
Yeah.
can mean anything.
I put Gale up on my shoulder.
Aw.
No.
Kind of want to fuck with the cat on the counter.
Yeah.
He's
I
just
put
kind
a-
of snoozing
I
there.
put Gale on the counter.
Why don't you guys do a perception check?
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm very good at those, you see.
You see.
See? Look how good I am.
Ah, it would be a bear.
collar?
Hanson has been very distracted today,
Oh no.
I'm busy with
which
the
is
cat.
fitting because I'm actually feeling pretty fuzzy. So me and Hanson are on the same page.
Okay, so
Gale is especially not perceptive.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Gail! Take
I'm
that. That's what
distracted
you
with
get
this
for that
cat. I need to know what it's
20
about.
so
Bing, 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 bing.
Brynny, Ernest, and Guy, you all notice that the cat that's sleeping in like the little kitty bed, it kind of looks like it's wearing a suit.
Adorable.
Oh no.
What is adorable?
Gale, don't fuck with the cat.
The
Wait.
kitty. The
Gail?
kitty's wearing
Wait.
a suit.
This is his fight.
Paw.
On where? On like the butt or like the face?
On its
Or-
like head.
Okay.
Does it have a name tag or a collar?
It's wearing a suit.
He does actually.
Oh.
He has a little collar that, if you flip it around, says Mr. Marbles.
It's marbles in boy form.
Oh God, that means it's worse cat.
I was gonna say it's the worst cat. It's not gonna help us out at all.
So are you gonna like bap him or just like you trying to wake him up?
I'll just hand on head.
Br-
What's happening? What?
Gail, you woke him up.
And Gail,
Hanson is just a talking cat.
Gail,
This is outrageous.
and Gail, you actually recognize this guy.
You saying that all kitties know each other, is he?
This is
Wow,
a way to
what the
punch, shut
fuck?
up.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You yeah, you recognize him as your cousin.
I push the bed off into the
How,
Gale, what
like
are you doing?
how like a cat to push things off of surfaces.
That's very kitty. Yep.
Just locking eyes with him, just
Why?
I grab marbles and put them back up on the counter.
Oh my god. You saved my life right there. Oh god. Oh god.
Did you land on your feet?
Bleh.
Oh my god.
There was not really much for my feet to land on.
I grab his kitty bed.
Mostly
I
just
don't-
drowning.
I don't believe you are a cat.
Gale? The hell are you doing here?
Hi, Marbles.
Hey.
Just decide that you don't like him. Like, no reason.
No one
I
likes
haven't
their
seen you in
cousins.
forever. You never come by anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How's your
it's like-
mother? Like,
Your
just-
mother misses you.
So busy trying to not talk to Dad, Mom, you.
Anybody.
Come on. We really miss you with the family business. It just hadn't been the same without you.
Oh,
Wait, family business?
what's your family business?
Don't worry about it. So you work at the store.
Yeah, funny story. Yeah. You know how I got kind of arrested a couple years back? Yeah,
B for cat burglary, please.
this is, this is kind of where I ended up. Turns out that, Jim, he arrested me, and he kind of thought that he could kind of reform me for some reason. So he kind of just stuck me here in the student store, and, I've just been working here ever since. If you look closely, you can see that he's got, like, an ankle tracker on.
Oh.
Can't really go anywhere, but hey, I can still do business.
It's good to see you haven't changed.
Yeah, you
What
too, man.
kind of goodies you got?
Mostly just, whatever the support department deems to be safe-ish for the general populace,
Safe-ish.
Yeah, what's ish? Ish could be a wide variety of things.
I presume
means
you
a
have
different
met
word in my
Dr.
country.
Jameson?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hellscape just flares up. So I burn everything in this room then.
No,
All of
stop.
I would
Nothing that
investigate.
man makes can be trusted.
I mean, it's probably fine. Like, what are you in the market for? Like, let me see what I got in stock. We got... Just, like, jumps into one of the dinghies, roots around for something. Here we go. Here's something interesting. We got, the ever-popular instant door. That goes for about 500 marbles. Basically...
Instant door?
Yeah, he grabs these 4 kind of like conical pods from one of the dinghies. Essentially, what you do is you slap all 4 of these pods in like a vaguely like a door shape. He sticks them on just a random wall next to him, and you turn them on, and the wall between where like all 4 of the pods have been placed kind of flickers for a second, and voila! Puts his hand through the wall. As if it's just like made of like gas or something.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
not what a door looks like.
I mean, it serves the function of a door.
What
A door,
happens
you
if
can
you
close
do
a
that?
door.
I mean,
Are
what
there
would-
any limitations?
He's
on
got
the
a point,
material?
cat. This
I
is
mean,
a hole.
as far as I can tell, it'll work on pretty much anything. But it can only hold that door open for about 30 seconds or so, and then it needs like
Pull
a
your
day
hand
to
out.
then it needs like a day to recharge.
Oh.
I mean, that's pretty
Word.
steep for something that only lasts for like 30 seconds and needs a day to recharge.
Well, totally up to you. I got other things like let's see, I got a cell phone jammer. That could be pretty good if you don't want your victims to call for help. That's probably not very healing. Never mind.
Victims.
What?
As he starts talking,
This is a hero school.
Pawn face. We're in like the 100 marbles market. What do you got around there?
About 100 marbles. Let me see here. You want to buy like a flashbang grenade?
I'm
This is a hero school.
Just standing at the side saying that to Tori.
He like kind of looks.
This is a hero school.
He kind of like looks back and forth, like seeing if anyone's watching. Like, all right, full disclosure, the support department didn't really give me that stuff. I'm trying to offload a bit of merchandise that I got in backlog, if you know what I mean.
You're a bad kitty.
Well, I mean it pays. But yeah, I got some other
Evil never
interesting
pays.
things.
It pays marbles, yes.
Like
Well done.
let's see, could buy these stim packs. Those are an ever popular option when you're out in the field.
What now?
How much are they?
They run for about 50 marbles a piece.
And what are they?
Out of character.
No.
They will cure you of certain conditions.
Is it a potion?
It'll save you if you get like dazed or staggered.
Oh.
You can
will take
use
one.
it.
Takes out my student ID, so you like scan this, right? That the marbles are associated with this.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want
Oh,
2 of those.
I pull out my bag of actual marbles.
Yeah.
Do you accept actual marbles as well?
Marbles? Do
Not
you
as
accept
current.
marbles?
Not as currency, but I will take
Damn.
them. Yes, give them to me.
Also Gale. Do you accept Gale?
Prince,
like-
he's family. He's worthless.
You mean
Yeah, I'd,
priceless, right?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
sure,
it,
that
just
thing.
that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So I'd like to buy 2 of those stim packs.
All right, you got 2 stim packs.
All right, and no more marbles. Cool.
100 less marbles.
I mean, I got some more interesting stuff though. I got like these graviton boots. They'll let you walk on walls and ceilings for about 10 minutes.
That's
And
pretty
now
cool.
Hanson is.
And how much are those?
Is Hackmon.
Oh, that's
About
kinda cool.
500 marbles.
Okay, again, we're in the 100 marble range.
Well, I don't know how many marbles you have. Maybe you want to pool your resources. I'm just giving you your options.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
but we could like pull our resources on something we could all use instead of one pair of boots. It's for one person.
What if
All
we
our
get the
resources on a single pair of boots. They can
Jeez.
work for 10 minutes.
Full disclosure.
What if we get the?
Full disclosure, if you guys had said like, no, fuck you, we're not gonna lie to you, we're not gonna lie for you, you would each have 600 marbles.
I was totally thinking that. I was like, there's a way that we could
So
like,
hold on.
bribe him for
Because I
silence.
never said that I was never given a choice in the matter.
Mm,
Guilty by association.
mhm.
Yeah.
I wish she'd given us time. Before we left, I was gonna be a dick. Now you told us that was a thing.
Oh,
It's okay.
you'll get more opportunities to get marbles.
Excellent.
And I'll
What if-
I'll ruin them all.
Marvelous.
What if we pull our marbles and get the door? The door seems useful.
Mm.
Could door's a very good option, or just throwing this out here, assault rifle.
What?
This is
a
a
hero
hero school.
Yeah, like,
That
takes
was
it
time
out,
for
like,
that.
cocks it.
Hey,
Like
it is just a tool. Far be it from me to assume what you're gonna do with it. I mean, maybe you wanna- maybe
Did
you
he
wanna use
hand
it.
us the assault rifle?
Yes, like he like picks up this assault rifle, which is like twice the length of his body,
Oh my god.
puts it on the counter.
I take it and bop his head with the stock.
Ow!
No, bad kitty.
Okay,
And I break it.
okay, fine. The assault
You
rifle's
break
not
it?
your thing. How
I break
about?
it. I break it over my knee.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna be paying for that. I'm putting that on your
I
tab.
will not. Guns
Yeah.
are bad.
Well, I will not sell you anything until you pay for that back.
I'm
No.
gonna like expressionless reach down into the water, like put like my fingertips into the water, and then like flick it.
Do
Bad
not
cat.
do that.
I do it again. Bad. No,
Oh.
stop.
All right, he's gonna make an attack check on you.
Oh shit. Just fucking.
Wait, I pull out my flashlight to distract him.
Oh. Shaded on the wall. Just.
Let him attack.
Yeah.
Let him come.
Gale, roll a will check.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Let's see here.
I'm good.
Oh
Nice.
shit. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's all good.
You've done it.
Tail flicking.
Thinking about it.
All right, fine.
Think
Jesus,
about it.
assault rifle, not your thing. Okay, how about a brick of cocaine?
Marbles.
How many times do we have to say we're heroes?
He's like puts it back under the counter. Pushes marbles back in the water.
This time I don't bother to save
Oh,
him.
leaning over the side, he's just like they're not really into the things that you get from not from the school.
All right, Jesus. He like claws his way back up to the counter. All right, let me see what's, meets your heroic standards. Jesus. Got a cloaking device. That'll give you about 10 minutes of total invisibility.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it just takes, about 12 hours to recharge or so.
This
And,
stuff sucks.
Well, I'm sorry. It takes a lot of power to make someone invisible.
Don't yell at me!
Man, it's just
Water?
like, I don't know. That sounds like
Oh,
a pretty
Brittany
standard
with
amount of
water.
time I think to take to recharge.
Did Brandy spritz him?
Yell.
Everything here just became more expensive.
Well, I guess we should just continue with our
He just
mission.
looks at
Yeah,
the
let's
two
just go.
stim packs already
I guess
purchased.
you are not making any business then.
All right. Okay. Just let's not be hasty here.
my
What
God.
else do I got? I got a jetpack. Y'all want a jetpack? You can't afford the jetpack.
How much is it?
It's 1,500 marbles.
That's
What if
fair.
I give you 2 marbles?
2.
The Art of the Deal by Brittany Trukin.
I'm gonna
I just-
say roll persuasion with
Oh,
a -5 circumstance.
Oh, you bitch! So wait, this modifier, right?
Yeah, change the modifier to -5.
Fuck, dude.
I also like hand him like the bag of marbles. How about that? Yes.
It's 10.
This will
With a
sweeten the
negative
deal.
5.
It's like a
Yeah, that's
50-50
5.
chance.
It's not gonna do
It's like a 50-50 chance to go do it.
How about this?
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll my own persuasion.
Ooh.
Thank you for the race, Mindscape.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's 1,500. And
Well-
as he's saying this, to Brittany, oh my god,
I did the best! Me!
With the worst modifier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, thank you, Mindscape.
Oh, well,
Got a bunch of bits.
yay.
Brittany.
Thank you anyone who's giving us bits
Wonderful.
that I haven't read it out because I'm not looking at chat. I love all of you.
Oh, now the jar is so full. If anyone were to donate like $1, that jar would explode.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh no, lucky kitty.
Bad. All right. Yeah. As he's saying this to you, Brittany, he's like, "No, the price is 1,500." And suddenly,
Oh no.
Chase died.
Chase, oh no.
oh no.
Thank God.
Now she's back.
Oh, thank God.
Anyways, keep going with the story. Suddenly.
So suddenly, Brittany, you feel like you really like this guy. Like everything he's saying, like up to this point, it's like, yeah, he seems really trustworthy. I would like some cocaine, actually.
Do you have an idea of what he's doing? He's my cousin.
He's your cousin, so roll me intelligence to see if you remember what's going on
Oh
here.
shit.
Oh,
You know what, guys? I think we should hear him out. And some cocaine actually sounds great.
Shit!
I got nothing.
Okay, so you're like racking your brain. It's like at the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite remember like what he's doing or how it works.
Don't worry, Tor will save the day.
No, I really think that we should take this cocaine from him. I think it's a good idea.
this is a hero school.
I mean, yeah, you should listen to your friend here. She's speaking a lot of sense. I could put you on like a payment plan. You know, pay off.
I
this
turn on the
cocaine.
flashlight to
Oh.
distract him.
I dip both hands in the water and flick Brittany and the cat.
Yeah.
Does that take
Bad.
me out of it?
Stop it.
Okay, so does that like take me out of it? No.
that's
Yeah,
not.
everyone knows
Yeah.
water is Brittany's one weakness.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's my one
Yep.
weakness.
I
Can't
use
stand
the
stuff.
flashlight. I use
Did
the
you just
flashlight
like flick
to
her in the
distract
face
him.
with it? Her face just absorbs the water.
Yeah. Roll.
I turn to Gale, just like, can I bap your cousin? All right, I fucking karate chop him. Just
Oh
Roll an attack check.
Oh shit.
How do I
He's
do that?
dead now.
You murdered
That's
a
my plan.
cat.
He's resilient.
Go to combat.
Roll,
Like a combat
roll your
tab.
like the thing on your combat page that says melee.
Oh, it's only a +4.
Oh no.
Fuck.
No.
That's
Not good.
does not meet it. He he jumps out of the way and just kind of like lands adorably on your fist. That's not very friendly of you now. And one sec here.
What are you trying
You're
to
both
do?
awful.
Adorable.
Suddenly, Tor, you also think that he is your best friend
Oh.
and that everything is kind of
I'm
going well.
sorry. I didn't know what came over me.
Oh, it's okay. I forgive you. So, about that cocaine purchase.
This
that
is
we were
incredibly
doing,
suspect.
Stop
much
trying to
is
sell
it?
my friend's cocaine.
He's really nice.
How mu-
And
much is
apparently,
the
guy is
cocaine?
trying to stun gun the cat.
Yeah, I'm something. I can tell something's weird just because Brinny is up for cocaine.
Mhm.
So stun gunning the cat.
Fucking drunk on newfound freedom.
Double check that that's the right thing to roll here.
Oh fuck.
I'm young with nothing to
Uh,
lose. It has to roll its fortitude against his stun gun.
But you actually have to hit him first.
Oh.
So what should I roll?
You have to roll melee attack.
Plus attack. Yeah.
Oh.
Where's melee?
Yawning, Carrie.
So
It's under
combat
combat.
I shouldn't be sleepy, but I am.
How dare?
Fuck.
Melee.
Spend 10 hours of sleep.
I know it's true.
I'm
But
also pretty fuzzy.
I'm also on UK time, so I'm like, what fucking time is it?
Yeah.
Which? Okay, I'm
Go
clicking
to the
on
combat
melee.
page. Go to the combat page.
I'm clicking on melee on the
Are you
combat.
clicking on the attack bonus thing?
The thing that has the
The
dice
plus
on it.
4
Yeah,
or plus
it's
whatever.
you'd be
There you
tempted to
go.
click on
There
the
you
dice.
go.
you wanna
God
click on the
damn it.
number for this one.
Well, fuck.
You also miss.
Marbles. Okay,
Oh,
before
wait.
everyone assaults you,
Wait. 1 second. Sorry. It was stun gun. Would that be ranged or melee? Should have asked that.
No, it's a stun gun. It's a taser.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like the ones with like the cables that shoot out.
Oh yeah.
No, that's a different thing.
Okay, never mind.
Yes. Sorry. A stun gun is like melee. A taser is range.
Okay.
Which is very confusing. You would think it would be the opposite.
Yeah,
it's
you
because when
Yeah.
you fire a taser, it becomes a stun gun. Because once it's discharged, you can detach it, and then it becomes the other thing.
Oh.
I'm a loser. Anyways,
No, smart. Smart though.
Nice.
rather than sell my friend's cocaine, how about we keep quiet about your surplus stock and we don't discuss this anymore?
I'm gonna.
We're going
Really
from
quick.
here to the police station.
I mean, I feel like if Jim hasn't figured out what I'm doing by now, he's probably not going to. I'm not super worried. But yeah, roll,
Marbles, we're going from here to the police station.
roll. Why don't you roll persuasion?
Oh boy.
Well.
Oh, we're rolling so bad.
What is
Hanson,
At least
Hands
this
in
isn't
pockets.
combat.
Hanson pockets of stim packs. And I mean, I've got no play in this, but if we were to inform heroes associated with other schools that there was this kind of stuff going on, I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, who knows?
So
I imagine that certain high up heroes or people that are the sidekicks of higher up heroes might take some special interest in who's teaching or associated with their children.
Roll. Is there an intimidation skill?
Is
Yes,
there?
there is.
Yes.
We're not doing
Ah,
it, guys.
Fuck with today.
It's not great. Fuck.
So, actually, good chance. So, hero points let you re-roll things, right?
Yes. And if you re-roll something, then it's automatically at least a 10.
I'm gonna use my hero point, just because I brought up Captain Inventario, who I hate. Just because I want this to have some effect. So it's automatically a 16 or whatever I roll, whatever's higher.
Yes.
All right, let's do this again, baby.
It's about goddamn time.
finally something seems to kind of break through his weird kitten sneer. It's like, well, I mean, let's not get hasty. There's no reason to, tell anyone outside the school about this. So, I mean, I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, handsome.
Yeah,
don't
Hopefully,
sure,
accept
we
the
can
nice
do
have
kitty.
a reason to.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hopefully, no one's gonna be using their quirks to try to persuade anybody to do anything they don't want. Right, Kitty?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. No one's doing that.
So about
Of
those
course not.
flashbangs.
Oh my god.
Yes, what about him?
How much marbles are those running?
Flashbang will run you 100. EMP grenade will be 200. Or you can get a frag for a cool 150.
I don't want to kill anybody. Flashbang me.
All right.
Marbles.
Taking a flashbang grenade. Put that in your inventory.
Oh my god.
I'll take 2 of the stat packs.
All right, he hands you a package of these 2 kind of little. They look like EpiPens for like people who have allergies, like a little quick draw syringe.
Yeah.
I know my role in this story. I'm gonna need this shit.
Oh shit.
Can I make a perception check to see if there are like cameras or other recording devices around here?
Oh.
That's a good call. My instincts tell me there won't be, but that's a good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah,
so
I
good
feel like
call.
same, but I just want to check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it. Roll perception.
Oh fuck!
Hell the fuck yeah!
So you are incredibly certain that there are no cameras here.
There you go.
This makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
There it is. See, all we needed was someone to use a hero point. Like we said,
Yeah, we broke
this
them
is a
all.
hero school.
Couple
You're
stars.
finally
No
breaking
cameras
through.
in them anymore.
Open the floodgates.
Nothing but 20s from this point on.
Oh my god. Yeah, how
So
much
how
is
much
that cocaine running? Yeah.
You know what? Since I like you, I'm gonna give you this cocaine for like 100 marbles.
Okay.
Giving you a 90%
Let's
discount.
throw the cocaine in the water.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, what variation of cocaine is this? Is this powder or rock?
Yeah.
This is like a fucking brick of like powdered cocaine.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Into the water it goes.
Roll
Do not make me call that.
roll an attack check. And
Attack.
I'll try and oppose it.
Combat.
Oh shit.
Combat.
Can be it.
It'd be a ranged or a melee.
I feel like that'd be melee. If you're trying to like pick it up and throw it.
Oh.
Damn it. Broke the trend.
Fucking nat 20.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh, he pulls the cocaine out from you like fucking Lucy pulling the football in front of Charlie Brown. You just like fucking kick out and go into the water.
Oh no!
I grab Gale.
That wasn't
So,
very nice, Gale.
So, little girl, would you like to, finalize this purchase? Oh, excellent. Okay, here is your cocaine.
Thank you.
I'm gonna chloroform Brittany before she scans it.
I'm just gonna.
Keep the chloroform.
Why would I put it back?
Also,
I'm gonna-
I didn't give him marbles. He just gave me the cocaine before. I
They're registered to our
so-
student ID. I imagine he can just take them out of our account.
Yeah,
But you also, are kind of in his thrall.
I know.
So you're gonna pay for it.
Damn it. Okay, then I'm.
So
handing my card over.
I'm gonna roll perception here real quick.
What are you looking
Okay. To see if I can figure out why she's acting this way. Because Brittany's a goody two shoes and this is incredibly out of character.
Yeah.
Would that be perception or investigation?
Oh, I wanted
that's
the
perception.
cocaine.
Okay.
for? Investigation.
Well,
is
I
like
mean,
looking
I
for
can
clues
split
and
it with
stuff like
you.
that.
Okay.
Cat.
You want to give me like 50 marbles?
So, with that, you can definitely tell something is up. You can kind of notice that Marble's his blue eyes are ever so slightly kind of glowing.
Oh.
Hands off people's minds, cat.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not doing anything like that. Certainly nothing that you can
Yeah, you
prove.
wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, see,
He's a
your
good
friends
boy.
trust
What did
me.
I
Yeah,
say
he's super
before?
nice. So Tori, you want to get in on this cocaine with me, though?
I don't know how to give you marbles.
You've like
Here,
already like chopped
I give
it up.
Brittany, what are you gonna do with that
Lines.
cocaine?
I give Brittany the bag of marbles.
Yay!
Yes.
Like happy about
I
it.
put my hand on Brittany's shoulder. Brittany,
Mhm.
what are you going to do with that cocaine?
Have it.
Just
And
to
do what
have.
with it?
Just have it. He
Think
seems like
about
he wanted
this.
Me to have it
Why would you want it?
because
It's from our dear friend,
it's
Cat
from
Boy.
our friend.
Ugh.
He's our friend. He just he wanted us to have it. It's kind of like a gift that we had to pay for.
Yeah,
Then it's not a gift.
Listen to what you're saying, Brittany.
I'm listening, and I completely agree, Brittany.
Tor!
Thank you. See, Tor
What?
understands. He wouldn't like Marbles wouldn't do
Oh,
anything
man,
mean
it's-
to us.
Brittany,
He's been our
you wouldn't
dear
want anything to
friend
happen
for
that would cause a
years.
fight among friends, right?
What?
You wouldn't want anything here to happen that would cause a fight among friends, right?
Why would that happen?
What do
We
you
are all-
mean?
So if that cocaine was going to cause any problems between the group of us, then it wouldn't be worth it, right?
I mean, I guess not, but I don't see why it would cause any problems.
Attacking Tor. Got a 9. I'm glad I missed.
I catch his fist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely does not meet
Frankly,
Taurus.
Brittany, the very sight of cocaine drives me wild. So if that's around, I'm gonna have to kick some asses.
You just wheel around mid-sentence and try to punch Tor.
I'm like hugging my cocaine.
No, it's my cocaine.
It's mine. No.
It's like my kryptonite, Brittany.
Can I go in to grapple him?
Oh my god.
Please
I have super grapple or something.
Yeah, but I think that's if you take the defend action
Oh.
beforehand. But let me
Isn't
double
he
check.
defending me and my cocaine?
Like I have a thing
This is
called
different
fast
than the
grab.
defense
I have a
action.
thing called chokehold. I have a thing called
Fast
imp-
grab. Fast grab lets you automatically grab if you hit someone. Chokehold is you can automatically turn a grab into a chokehold.
Okay.
As he's doing this, as whatever's happening is happening, I'm just gonna loudly announce to the room, oh man, it would suck if a drug-fueled fight broke out between the students and it got back to someone from a different school. They would have to investigate that, wouldn't they, Kitty? What a specific problem.
Hanson, you're being very aggressive and upsetting our new friend.
You looking at fucking Marbles as you say this?
Oh,
God. Oh,
shit,
no.
Tor.
I'm paying attention to Tor and talking back at Marbles. If I saw his eyes are glowing, I'm not making eye contact with him.
Okay, fair enough. God, did Tor try to punch him?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he
And
more tried to
apparently
grapple
missed.
him,
You missed.
but very much
Fucking
missed.
hell. All right. So you guys gonna buy anything, or you gonna piss off? Come on, let's hurry this
I-
up here.
I would like to pull out my phone.
Just gonna do that.
Go. I would like to go to Amazon.ca, and I would like
Oh,
to.
that's
I
a
would
pretty
like
good
to order this.
Wait, to order what?
All of your monies. What are you ordering?
Oh my
I'd like to
God.
order a 4-pack of fake security cameras that I can install later.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, that's completely within your power as a multimillionaire.
Those are fucking
Yeah.
great.
That doesn't even require a check. Like you just do that.
I use my Amazon Prime to get 2-day delivery
Oh.
for free.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
That's important for later.
Don't know. It's very important.
This revenge is going to be a slow burn. I'm not going to resolve this here in this session.
Ooh.
Hanson, why don't you roll me insight?
Insight roll. Nat
Oh,
20.
fuck!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Like
yes.
water out of my mouth, being like,
When,
"Oh fuck!" Reacting to your 20. Ah.
So,
Ah.
so when Mr. Marbles, like, kind of like tries to hurry you along, like, you find this very peculiar. Since like just a moment ago, he was, trying to get you to buy more shit, and now he's saying like, "All right, come on, let's hurry this up." And you maybe like see him like glance at his watch a little bit.
Would this trigger anything for me while I'm sneaking up behind him?
Yeah,
Also, I'm
you're
sneaking up behind
related
him?
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you
What's
roll
he
me
doing
another,
here?
Roll another intelligence check.
You get like advantage because
-1.
people talk about mind control and he's checking his watch.
Sure, I'll give you a +5 circumstance bonus since you're
+5.
literally related to him.
Oh my god.
All right. That's
Somehow
I swear to God, if you don't get this after
Ready
all.
for this, Matt one. I knew it! I knew it!
Somehow, your brain is just not working today.
What?
I should know, but I really fucking hate him. By the way,
What?
chloroform.
Is he chloroforming me?
On whom?
No,
On
he's-
Brittany?
On marbles.
on marbles.
marbles.
Oh, okay, good.
Roll an attack check. Oh, melee
Get
attack.
him.
+5
Melee
circumstance because he's surprising.
He's like got that 23 stealth.
True.
Get him
that-
before this
that would
gets
be
so
like
out of hand
kinda
that we need to roll
having
initiative.
concealment.
Jesus.
Right, roll a melee attack with a +5.
Oh no.
Is that a +7 including your +5?
Yeah.
Okay. His. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Oh.
I was gonna say 12
Just
isn't
barely.
bad. It's just not
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah,
Not
I just
bad.
need to make sure of like the exact number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as he's kind of concentrating on getting you guys to either buy something or leave, Gale just like comes out from him like a goddamn shadow, chloroforms.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Friendo!
Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm gonna get...
So
I thought that was
um,
your cousin you threw over your shoulder, not the chloroform.
So is he unconscious?
Is Marbos? Yes,
Yeah.
he is now unconscious.
Are we still
This is
charmed?
power.
Okay.
Yeah, are we still under his
Brynny
thrall?
and Tor, how are they doing?
You feel like a curtain has been lifted over your minds, like.
Okay.
What
Like
happened?
you're aware of everything that just happened, but you're not really sure why you are making such crazy decisions.
What the?
So, Brittany,
I take.
are you sure you want the cocaine?
No.
So
No, why
I'm
would I
gonna,
want cocaine? That's stupid.
if I may, I'm
She's-
going to take the cocaine from you, put it next to this cat's body, take those instant door devices, like, and with
Or-
this, we don't tell anybody what you're doing.
Okay, I was gonna tie him up
Or-
and let Brittany just splash him until he,
After all, who's
But
gonna
that's
catch
not a good
us?
idea.
There's no cameras.
Are you gonna rob the student store?
Hell the fuck
Yeah,
yes.
I am going to rob the cocaine slinging cat.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to say
one
we
sec.
could take the cocaine to the police.
Yeah, we're going there anyway.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. If
We
you
could
guys
keep
have
it,
free,
hold it over.
We're robbing it.
if you have free reign, then I'm just gonna send you the.
Oh god,
Sweet.
I'm so afraid.
Hands off.
Okay,
I'm
so
taking what I paid
We are
for.
heroes, so
Yeah.
let's be responsible about this.
Mhm.
So I don't. Okay, let's see. A claymore.
Oh, Claymore.
Oh, like a
Just
bomb.
two.
Oh, no, there's a stabby kind. I want a sword.
I was waiting for an opportunity to ask, like, would you like a claymore, and for you to ask what kind. Both.
All right, so
Oh.
things I think are interesting.
Yo,
A
wait.
claymore.
He gave me the cocaine for like 100 marbles. It says it's 1,000 marbles in
Yeah.
this.
He was discounting it to get you to just buy
Ah,
it.
shit.
I will take
Shut
all of his
off,
remaining
love it,
stim
'cause
packs.
You can't have it here.
Oh
I will take
god.
all of his remaining stim packs
Immovable rod.
and the claymore, and that's all I want. But, Guy, I think that cell phone jammer seems right up your alley.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that including the ones that you already bought, he had 10 stim packs in stock.
Neato.
Nice.
So you
And
didn't-
that's including the ones I bought as well.
Yes.
All right.
And
So
yeah,
I'm-
I'll grab that cell phone jammer.
I'm going to leave an IOU for 25 marbles and take the jar of acid.
Oh my god.
And by
That's
the way,
fair.
to be clear, it appears to be like a jar of acid that was just kind of scooped out of Jim's office.
Just to
beside
clarify
the skulls,
language.
like-
So we bought 4 stim packs, and there was 10 total, so there should be 6 left.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 8 now. That's all, and that and a claymore.
You're
More
gonna
stabby kind.
you're gonna take an actual claymore.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Also, no
One
matter.
one sec. There is.
sounds like everybody else's problem to me.
Okay.
I will
don't know-
learn to
I don't
light
know
this
what
on
I
fire.
want. I don't know what
One
I
I will
want.
learn to light this on fire. Just coat it in oil and use.
No,
your
I
power.
will. I will learn to light it on my fire.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
One
boy.
sec here.
Coat it in oil and just light it on
My
fire.
my overarching goal for Hansen was eventually, if he like got better with his quirk, was to make like
Hey.
weapon shapes out of his fire.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So I put.
It's a good template to figure that out with, Mo.
sword.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this I'm gonna report to my dad that I, Hanson Inventario, today took down a cocaine slinging fucking
Oh my
weapons
God.
dealer, and I'm just gonna let him only know that much of the story.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
Look who's succeeding at this hero thing. Where'd you get that sword, son? That is really not your business, Dad.
Let's see. Okay, so the standard sword sheet
for you to know.
includes long swords, katanas, sabers, scimitars, and similar weapons. So Claymore's bigger than those, so I'm gonna add to its damage.
All right, I'm gonna take the cell phone jammer and the cloaking device.
Oh.
Yeah, those seem
So
really good
far,
for you.
we've lied, cheated, and stolen.
I'm
Yeah,
proud
Good
of
24-hour
us.
But we've
period.
stolen
feel-
from someone who deserved it.
Good
This feels more like
heroes.
looting a bad guy's lair to me than
Yeah.
stealing. I gotta be honest with you.
I mean, the cocaine and the assault rifle definitely weren't on the level,
I'm
but
gonna-
I mean, the rest of this, I believe.
I'm gonna lean over to Gale, like discreetly, like so, like I get that we're not talking about family business thing, but just like from past personal experience, how much shit are we gonna be in if we just steal all this shit from your family and their family business?
From him? From my dad? That's a whole other story.
Oh.
Now, do you think he got this from your dad, and we would be by proxy stealing from your dad?
I mean, the fact that he's here means that my dad doesn't care all. Otherwise he
Okay.
wouldn't be here.
Okay.
All right.
The
I mean,
greater
does your dad deal in the marble trade? Because that's probably the answer to our question.
Yeah.
That's important. We gotta know if your dad takes marbles.
You're gonna
yeah.
mess with my marbles.
All right, I take the IOU back off of the counter. I'm no longer paying for this acid.
I don't know if cell phone jammer or cloaking devices are standard items, so I'm just gonna have to make these.
Oh shit.
Well, they were on the list of items, so that's why I picked them.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Like stats in the
chastising
game.
you. I'm just saying I made up shit that I don't think I have stats for readily available.
Oh,
so I
okay.
can
Oh, I
check
see.
Yeah, I just I'm writing stuff in my notes section. I mean, you basically know what those do. Like a cell phone jammer, like it's not so much numbers as much as
It's
jam
doing a
cell
thing.
phones.
Yeah.
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 The only thing you'd have to have like I think to know is like the range of the thing.
Yeah. So cloaking device, it's like a personal thing. Kind of just looks like kind of a weirdly tacky necklace, and if you hit the button at the center of it, it'll make you invisible for about 10 minutes, and once that 10 minutes are up, it takes about 12 hours to recharge.
Can I?
You didn't punch shit.
No, I
Did
didn't.
someone grab that door thing?
Yeah, we should have.
I
the
was-
I think Hanson
I was
already got
gonna, but if you want it, then take it.
I don't want
Is
Thor to take it.
Why don't
I'm
you
gonna-
want
okay.
the Torador?
I'm gonna.
Torador. You
Torador.
have to have it, so it's the Torador.
Yeah,
I
but Thor
take it
won't
and-
steal it.
So here, okay, I'll take it because I did say originally I reached for it, then we decided to loot. And whenever we're leaving the room, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, you should take this."
Okay. I
Cool.
will. It feels weird, but okay.
Part of
Just
me wishes
consider
was
it. We
cracked
trade
and,
back
like,
the cocaine
just
for it.
Sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get out.
Just wipe it on his face.
Oh my
Pocket,
god.
pocket crack.
Add some coke for garnish.
Oh, holy shit.
And, sprinkle to taste.
And we'll never have to come back to this store again because fuck this guy.
Exactly.
Fuck
I
this
mean,
guy.
you can still come back. It might be a different guy running the store. Because,
Yeah, we'll play it by ear, see what happens.
yeah,
also
one,
might be new items.
yeah, one thing I wanted to do was, for everyone in the chat, if you want to email me any ideas you have for items, I will consider anything that's not too game breaking and put it in the student store.
Ooh.
So
exciting.
Game breaking, you know, like an RPG.
Mhm.
That's why I made it really expensive.
Look how well that worked out.
Oh, God,
Oh, I
yeah.
really want to take the RPG, but I don't think any of us actually want the RPG, like in
No.
character.
Just
It's
take
very
everything.
difficult to heroically justify a rocket-propelled
Dude.
grenade.
Just
No.
There's gonna
take
become a
everything.
point if we take enough of like the ordnance here that we basically cease to be heroes and start being terrorists.
Yeah.
Also, just throwing it out there in case you guys might have forgotten in all the chaos. You would be taking like a fucking claymore and an RPG into a police station.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, we're heroes.
I mean,
We're heroes.
this is all we're carrying. That guy's tech. He has a lot of tech. This is all his tech. Tech.
Techie tech.
He does
Hello,
hero things.
Very
guns.
I mean,
complicated things.
we are carrying cocaine into the police station.
It's true.
Part of his tech.
God.
I'm
The
gonna
RPG is
say,
fueled by
as,
cocaine.
Streetwise kitty cat, that bringing cocaine into the police station leads to questions, and I don't like questions.
Do we really need to keep the cocaine? I feel like that's gonna come back
I
to
feel
bite
like
us if we
that's
have
just
that
a
anywhere on us.
A
If we
goodbye
leave it-
gift for marbles.
If we leave it with him, then he might try and sell it to someone else.
I feel like that's his
We
problem.
should do something else with it.
Yeah, I,
I
feel
mean,
like
no
we
one wants
should
to buy
snort it to make sure that
what?
no one else can.
We should totally
Yeah,
snort it
let's-
for the greater
I'm-
good.
My vote. We just tear that bag open and dump it on him.
Tear it open and
Not
dump it in
on
the water.
him.
Not on him.
No.
In the water.
He is a small man.
Wakes up.
And
Oh
that
my
is
god!
cocaine. Wakes up. He won't wake up.
That's
before that
true.
cocaine.
We could
Dead.
dump it in the water. We could dump it in the
We should dump
water.
it in
That
the
is.
water.
Isn't there a waterfall?
Make him
All right,
snort
here's
his
the plan.
body
We
mass
snort
and-
literally all of the cocaine in Gemetzel's office, so when we OD, she can bring us back from the edge of death.
Hell the fuck yeah! Let's do
It's
it.
the ultimate trip.
Oh, I never know exactly how you guys are gonna handle these situations.
I
And this
learned from
certainly was
Jameson.
not in my plan.
You put someone in front of us that tries to take advantage of us, and I will punch him. That is the general through line.
You're the most predictable, which is like strange because if you were to
Like-
look at us on paper, you'd be like, "No one knows what he's gonna do." It's like, no, you do. It's just the method of going about it.
Yeah.
Fucking his mistake was not having like an inventory locker that he was taking things in and putting them back while he was showing us.
I mean,
All
he
right,
probably
we-
did before the flood.
Yeah, we.
Uh,
I say we smear enough on his face to incriminate him and dump the rest in the water.
we're
just gonna-
bad people.
Push the bag in the water without putting any on him.
You guys are the best heroes.
Like a cat.
Best
We're not heroes.
really
We're
are.
training for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this school's supposed to teach us how to be heroes. Of course, we're
Not
gonna
doing a
make
good job.
mistakes.
Okay, so what's everyone taking? Tor's got the instant door. Hanson's
I named it the Torador.
The Torador.
The
Oh wait,
Torador.
can
The
it be the
Torador.
can it be the instant tour?
The instant door.
Instant tour.
I feel like this is gonna cause confusion.
Yeah, Torador.
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 And
Mhm,
you
mhm.
got these stim packs.
I haven't taken anything yet, dude. I don't know what Brittany would take.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, rather than putting it
How
in,
do you-
you should put it in the equipment section.
I
yeah,
put
you
it in the
also
notes
have
because I
those
wasn't trying
things.
to add it
Pretty
to
cool,
my.
like, oh,
You just
You
right click
also
and say
have the
add
bag
item.
of 100 marbles.
I do. I took his marbles.
effect
I
damage.
flushed my marbles.
Oh no.
Nay.
This is probably based off of what?
I
String?
feel bad. Like I hate him, but I feel bad robbing my cousin.
Fuck him. He's a bitch.
Falsifying evidence.
He sold your friends cocaine.
It's
Falsifying evidence.
Yeah, boy.
You slinging coke.
You know,
Yeah,
the funny thing about
he's guilty
Good.
of something, but not doing coke.
I
You
didn't
might be
smear any on him.
falsifying
I
if
pushed
we
him in the
brought
water
the
without
coke.
putting any
I feel
on
like
him.
Selling
I got his
coke
back
is
to
worse
some
than
degree.
doing coke.
the funny thing about the
Stop.
claymore,
In fact,
funny thing about the
it's
whole claymore
false evidence.
situation
Okay.
is my fists are actually better than the claymore technically because I have,
Oh
I
my
have a critical
god.
I have a critical range of 16 and up on my fists, so the chance of doing better with with just punching dudes is higher. I'm just gonna have the claymore because I want to have a claymore.
I was gonna say you want it just for it being cool.
It's on
Yeah.
my back.
It's
Constantly,
aesthetic.
or wherever.
I will also
Yeah.
say that in terms of like how you guys want to mix up your stats, I'm gonna say that equipment that isn't like part of like your core character, like things you'll always have, like most of the shit that that Mac has, if it's stuff that you're like that's gonna come and go, that isn't gonna be limited by the power level.
Oh, by the way, if anyone else wants it, it turns out I don't need the cloaking device. I've built my own. I was going over my inventory.
Oh shit.
Then I
No.
say Gale
Damn.
because Gale has been stealthing the most.
That's
Gale.
true.
Gale, heads up, cloaking device.
For a second, I thought you said you were giving Gale the claymore.
No, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
God.
That would be amazing.
Dragging it along the ground.
I'm a warrior.
So it's like a little remote that you push a button on.
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah.
it's a little necklace with like a weird design that has a button in it.
All right, I'm just gonna high key
Adorable.
wait for people to not be looking and slip
Nice.
it to
yeah.
Marbles.
Oh god.
Plop it under his cat body. Be like, "Eh."
You're gonna give him back his necklace?
No, the invisibility
device.
the cloaking device.
Oh yeah, it's the invisibility.
Yeah,
It's
Why
yeah,
you
I'm gonna
giving
plop
back
that on
to
it.
Why would you give it back to
They're
me?
family. They're family. It's on him.
Alright.
I indeed have that.
me? Terrible choice.
I've
Right.
acquired it.
Okay.
So we all think. That
All
you
right,
have
now that
it.
we're done busting this
Mhm.
ordnance locker / drug den that is within our school, let's go spend time with the police.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's get up before he wakes up and starts doing criminal stuff again.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
All right. So once you guys are ready, I guess you just go over to like Sherwin's office, which is a lot smaller and more normal looking. Like it's just like a tiny room with a desk in it. There's like a cot in the corner where I guess he sleeps. You do you just like inform him of what Jim's having you do, or
I feel like we should inform him of what Jim's having us do and what happened in the store, but be selective on what necessarily we mention, perhaps?
Mm.
The
okay?
cat
then-
in the basement is unconscious.
Yeah, the cat tried to sell us cocaine.
Mhm.
Wait, what? He did what now?
Yep.
Yeah, not Gale, the cat in the store.
Also,
Marbles.
he likes.
Mr.
He
Oh,
likes
yeah.
marbles. He
Gail's
likes
sitting there
marbles.
like on the desk, and then he's like, "Not Gail." He's like, "Right, I'm a cat."
Aw.
The
I
talking
forget.
cat tried to sell us cocaine and also used a
Yeah.
cork to try to make us buy the cocaine, and then we chloroformed the cat harmlessly.
Yeah,
You
he was
know-
super mean to me and my friend Tor.
Oh,
Yes.
bother.
Mhm.
You know, I told Jim that miscreant was not worth trying to reform, and this is the result. Jim, no one ever listens to Sherwin. No.
He was a bad kitty.
He was a bad kitty.
Hey,
Was a
here's an
bad kitty.
idea. Maybe we don't hire the fucking drug dealing arms dealer to work with children. That's
He
crazy,
deals a lot
right?
of things, is the point.
He deals a lot. He's a big deal.
The bad thing dealer.
Marbles
Yes,
gets
he
into
deals a lot of
things.
things, and very few of them are good. Yes.
On a critical side note, I definitely made sandwiches on the way here.
Yes!
Nice.
Nice.
We needed lunch.
Nice.
The principal rambled for too long.
I eat,
Lunchtime now.
I eat
God.
2 of them.
You are a true hero.
You are.
Alright.
You're like a wonderful hero,
You
Mom.
are the
Yes.
best of us.
You're our
It's
Ignis.
important.
He is. He's our hero, Ignis.
You're our
No,
Ignis.
he's Arnis.
Oh.
Alright. Alright.
Get to me, buddy.
Perfect.
Well, you all need to get to the station, correct?
Yes.
Don't worry, don't worry about transportation. I'll just fly there. Jumps out like the skull. Just, ah!
Dead.
That was
Dead.
that was funny.
He like opens it.
Dead. Hasn't had a chance to realize he can't fly.
Oh
Just he's like smash cuts to like elevator opening and hands walking back in.
Okay,
Wow.
so I may have spoken hastily.
All right.
Whatever that word means.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been to the station a few times. I should be able to make a portal quite easily enough.
Ooh.
Yeah, concentrates for a second, and then a portal, like, probably a little bit taller, like a circular portal taller than Tor, opens up in his office. That seems to go right in front of the police station.
Right.
Ooh.
Portals.
Cool.
Neat.
Onward!
Go
In
on.
we
Let's
go.
Let's head to the police station.
Yeah, let's go.
We
Um,
ride.
Little question, though. Are you really taking the Claymore to the police station?
Fucking turns one of those like shots where like the top and bottom of the screens are in shadow. You're not taking this from me.
Oh my god. Okay. You do you, as the kids would say. Am I doing that
Good.
The young people.
You're
Have fun at the police station, fellow kids.
Damn.
Hello, children.
You're hurting me so much. Stop. Stop.
Driving along, you're looking out the window, you're like, oh, villains, everybody, don't look.
Never dab, children. Only villains do that.
Only villains do that.
Only village dab. So, you
Jeez.
walk through the other portal of the police station?
What time is it?
Yeah.
Right now it's probably around 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh,
so they're
cool. That's where we're
expecting us.
supposed to get
Yeah,
there.
they're
Sweet,
expecting
cool.
you.
Aha.
Worked out well.
Hey.
All of our
Alright.
shenanigans made us right on time.
So, yeah, like,
Mm.
as you've kind of seen, like, the locals especially, but, like, even you guys spent a little, time in the south end of Forgotten Falls. It's pretty disheveled, and the police station's not really any different. Does not look like it has much of a budget. It's, a couple of the windows are even cracked, paint's peeling. Most of the cop cars in the parking lot look like they are in desperate need of repair.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh.
You want to go in?
No.
Let's go, Ernest.
No, please.
Grab him.
It's okay,
Please,
Ernest. We'll
I'll
get
go-
through
I'll-
this.
No.
Let's go.
No, you're bringing me
Let's
closer
go.
to it, please.
I grab Ernest by his other arm. Let's do this.
Aww.
Drag him inside.
I offer my
Alright.
hand to Gale and see if he takes my hand with his paw. Yay! We walk.
It's like he's just-
Absolute victory.
All for one and one for all.
Mhm. Except for Hanson, apparently.
All right.
I'm with you.
Before we walk in, do we want to take like a bathroom break or something?
That would be good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Neato,
Breaks are fun.
actually.
Yeah.
So aren't we
That
wrapping
would
up?
be neato.
Like, when did we
three
start?
hours- We started like around
5-ish.
quarter to 6.
Cool. got, like-
Yeah. My OBS says I've been streaming on my end for 2.5 hours,
Oh.
and I waited to start until like we got going.
Okay.
Right.
So
Oh,
like
yeah.
another hour tops, maybe we got.
Yeah. Just introduce the next
Yeah.
section of it,
Cool.
so that we can actually get to the story. And,
Cool.
Yeah.
Pee in though.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
tend to fuck
Alright.
around for a while.
Bathroom
break,
everybody. And we will reconvene soon. Bye.
Enjoy this funky music in the meanwhile. Drug dealing cat. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna get a drink.
Remember to buy your tickets to SakuraCon. You can
Sack of
see such
shit.
fantastic guests as M Project. He began his career in 2000 and continues his primary goal of spreading Machina, a type of hardcore techno mainly produced in Spain. He operates 4 labels, including Mob Squad Tokyo and Terraform Music.
So, Chad, how you doing? Got any questions? When SAO2? We already made SAO2.
Yeah, that was years ago.
It was like the second one we made.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Soon.
It happened after 1 and before 3. True fact.
What is the meaning of life? 42.
That's the meaning of life, existence and everything, or is it life?
Life, the universe, and everything?
Yes.
Nice. Can I hug the kitty? Will the millennial pirates return?
I mean, if you ask him, he'll say no. Yeah.
Oh,
If you
for
just did,
anyone-
you'd have to see what would happen.
For anyone who wants to submit ideas for the student store, just email somethingwittyentertainment@gmail.com. Is Hansen still blind in what eye? Was the consequence changed to him not being able to fly? Also, I'm sad that I missed cat drug dealer. Hansen's eye is fine because Nurse Gametzel's quirk lets her revive people to like absolute peak physical condition.
Just has to murder you first, or mostly murder you.
Yeah. Minus
Not dead. Mostly dead. Not dead.
she wouldn't be able to like cure anything like a genetic condition or something, but pretty much everything else. You get shot in the head, as long as you're not completely dead, she can bring you back. So yeah, his eyes are fine. The only reason he can't fly anymore is just with the way that Mutants and Masterminds works. He just didn't have enough character building points to give himself flight and also punching.
I mean, yeah, the new spin-off doesn't really seem like much of a sow. Like it's like another Gun Gale thing about someone who's unrelated to the series, and I'm like,
Yeah,
how long
just,
before like Kirito just suddenly is like, I feel like playing Gun Gale and hanging out with this random pink-haired chick.
yeah, just someone else playing Gun Gale.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Don't worry, I have grapes now. So.
Oh yeah, dodge. Also, does Hansen really crit on a fucking 16 or 16? Yeah,
What?
there's an advantage that you can take in Mutants and Masterminds that costs like it would only cost him 4 hero point or 4 power points to make it so that on a specific type of attack he crits on the 16.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Which it's not quite as bad as it would be in D&D, like it's not like double damage.
Uh-huh.
It makes it so that whatever you roll for damage is 1 tier higher.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's like rolling a +5 to whatever the damage is.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Fair
speak to
enough.
the anime, but the Citrus manga, ugh, it gives me the dokies. I just need those lesbians to smooch.
Have they not smooched yet?
there's been a lot of close calls, a lot of alluded to smooching. The best I got was I won't talk about it because some people might be watching it, and it's fucking cute.
Don't they kiss in like every episode?
I don't know, but the anime in the manga, they get real close to kissing a whole bunch, and I think one of them gets grabbed and kissed really early on, but it's like super fast. It's like not really a thing, and the other character even is like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll kiss you all you want." It's like, hell, I'll bang you right now if you want me to, and they don't, which is a darn shame. And then
darn shame.
I'm on like chapter 30, and I'm like, just hug forever, please.
Is it?
It's weird. I
Is
feel
it one
like
of those? Is it one of those mangas where it's like monthly, but they have like the page
No,
or something?
I have the caramel shortcake that I got given.
Yeah, they don't
yesterday.
update too often.
Okay.
okay.
I'm back. I made food.
Oh, here's a good.
proud.
Hey,
Panini, my flight's been delayed. Oh, you want to?
Izzy, there's a good question for you.
Yes.
Oh. What?
Oh,
Oh, so
Chad,
how
here's-
is
how is-
DMing in this new system so far? Is he feels better than Fate Core? Or still getting used to the new system?
That's fair.
Hard to say because we mostly just been doing roleplay stuff, so I haven't had to dig too deep into the rules. I guess once we get into like combat, it'll really show its colors. But at the very least, I like that there are specific rules for things that happen in combat. Like there's a huge list of potential conditions that you can have applied to you. There are tons of tables to say, like, if you have this much strength, this is like how far you can throw something of this weight.
This game somewhat exemplifies some of the problems 3.5 had.
Does it say that I'm
So-
disconnected from Fantasy Grounds, or am I still in there?
So if I have 5 strength, how far can I throw someone?
You're not showing up on the stream, Carrie, and
You seem like you're still there.
It doesn't say that you're in the call for me.
yeah, no, checking the call looks like you're not online.
Oh, you dropped from the call. Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
on Fantasy Grounds, but you're not on the call.
How dare.
That's weird.
Indeed.
What a weird thing!
Indeed.
That's a weird thing, Carrie.
You're weird, Carrie.
Sharkmouth1312 just subscribed with $4.99.
Hooray.
Message. We've had Yuri. We have
This is some
had
bullshit.
Imoto.
What this is.
Introducing Citrus with the ultimate form, Yurimoto.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Let's see. So
That's the thing.
throwing
It's unfortunately
distance.
real.
Unfortunately real.
Did you
Don't
intentionally?
bang your sister.
Oh no. Person's
Izzy,
corn- this-
Yep.
did you intentionally name the school's cook after the psycho chef from Dead Rising 2, or is that just a weird coincidence?
That's a weird coincidence. I had no idea. I just wanted him to be French, and Antoine was the first thing I thought of, because I immediately thought of Antoine from the Sonic cartoon.
There you go. Oh,
Somebody-
also,
It's not fucking
yeah, sorry, go
letting me
for
in
it.
a Discord.
Aaron.
somebody totally just cornered me.
Oh my
my
god.
chat.
Oh.
They cornered me with
Let's see
the
what's going on.
the stream
Okay,
questions.
so kick me out as soon as I try to-
Bleacher Bridge 25. Where?
Bleh.
Hmm.
They got me.
I'm gonna-
They got ya.
Combat. Let me see.
Hashtag got 'em.
Bah.
I'm obligated to answer.
Well, of course I don't hit anything.
God.
I'm just
Excellent
making
job.
sure fucking Fantasy Grounds works.
Buddy,
you know,
It's in the country
I,
of in.
I actually looked up to see, like, how
Mhm.
far Tor could throw something.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a little bit broken. Shit.
Really?
No. Tell me.
keep in mind this game is
Guys.
made for superhumans.
Yes. But, yeah, the throwing distance is calculated by your rank and strength minus the mass rank of whatever you're trying to throw. So, Tor's strength rank is 5.
Mhm.
If we're assuming, let's say he wants to throw something that's 100 pounds,
Mhm.
then he could throw that 500 feet.
Oh, is
That's
that
actually-
all?
Knowing this system, that's actually much less than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But it's not like 5 is listed as like strongest in like the nation. It's not into the superhuman numbers yet.
Oh my god.
Like Tor is strong, but he's strong for a 14-year-old human.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We'll take the context.
How far could he throw, Gale?
Let's see, Gale. That gets weird because it's supposed to be your strength rank minus the rank of the weight, and 25 to 50 pounds is like -1 weight.
Hmm.
Oh,
A lot of that stuff
So-
is a lot of that stuff's going to be in the narration because this game was very much built for like the DC looking universe
superhumans,
where there's a lot of where like somebody like All Might is not at all special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made for a bunch
Also-
of Supermans roaming around.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone on the YouTube one has a question for you, Izzy. What was the email again? I'd like to give something to this campaign. I guess they're talking about the email you gave out for like sending you characters or store items.
Yeah, if you want to send items for the student store, I'll just write it in the chat here.
Oh.
But
Oh,
something-
you might want to say it as well, just because we got that comment was on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm replying to both. It's through Restream. But yeah, somethingwittyentertainment@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Name of the channel at gmail.com.
Yes. Something witty entertainment.
Is Carrie still not back?
Actually,
right here.
What's that?
I'm here, dude, but talking.
No, she's there, but I don't see her on the call.
Yeah, just trying to get back into the call. Hey, Chase,
Yes.
I went downtown to Golden Age Collectibles to just see what they had. They had like weird like packs of basically lottery, like kind of like a lottery with like a grab bag with random comics. Like
Taking a lottery start, or...
get it for cheap and you just see if you got anything good
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
for like $5. I got this entire pile.
Ugh.
Oh, let me see. Holy crap. That is a large pile.
Like fucking Thor,
Very
Fantastic
nice.
Four,
That's
some
super good.
some good Spider-Mans. Yeah.
Good stuff. That is definitely worth it.
Roma,
Yeah.
if you put gadget ideas on Discord, there's a good chance I won't see them.
Mhm.
So just email them to the email address.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh,
Also, we might see them that way. So it's more fun.
Yeah,
True.
and
Mhm.
it's better to make it so that only Izzy can see it.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
I
an
love-
attack roll just to see if I nat one.
Love how ridiculous this shit can be. First one I saw when I pulled out the bags was this Thor versus Dracula.
oh, good.
All right, but like, you know what my favorite versus Dracula story is? Superman versus Dracula. It's so good. It's
Okay.
so good.
So like, there's, are you talking about a comic?
Yeah.
Because there's also in Batman: The Brave and the Bold, there was an episode where he effectively became a vampire.
Yeah,
Space.
that was pretty cool.
And it was an
too.
amazing episode.
That was a really good episode.
Fucking Batman did.
Yeah, but Superman versus Dracula was really funny because Superman has no inherent resistances to magic or anything supernatural. So Dracula
Hmm.
basically schooled him for the most part.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
like no resistance to vampiric mind control at all. So that for one. So
Yeah,
just Superman's an immediate vampire thrall.
Superman's basically as vulnerable to magic as he is to kryptonite, if not more so.
Yeah.
I missed fucking
So
Stone.
in
Thanks,
that
Ryan.
comic,
God damn it.
in that comic, Superman's like Dracula's thrall,
Come on.
and Dracula's like, finally, I'll go to make the ultimate weapon by turning Superman into a vampire. Bites him in the neck and fucking explodes because Superman's filled with the power of the sun.
Beautiful.
It was the best.
Wait.
I was wondering if that was gonna come up somehow.
It absolutely did.
Oh, I can
It
hear
was
you guys.
great.
Videos are loading, but I can hear you guys.
But
I did it.
yeah, just I haven't read any of these in this pile yet. But I mean, you fucking flip through it and like that's a good cover. I'm excited about this.
Mhm.
That's
Oh, hey,
fair.
Carrie. Speaking of comics as well,
Oh,
did you know that in one of the newer Spider-Man comics, there was a Critical Role poster in the background?
Oh shit.
My
it was in the
heart,
background-
though.
It was in the background of Peter and Mary Jane's kids' room.
Oh,
So the kid is a fan of
cool.
Critical Role.
oh,
That's great.
I love
So that's-
that.
in Renew Your Vows. That's I might actually have that issue. I'm double checking.
Oh
right now.
hell the fuck yeah, boy!
because
Okay,
I
know
just
it's in one of the new Spider-Man comics.
yeah, that's pretty new. I just tried, so it wouldn't be this pile, but where is that? I just where is it? That'd be this series if it's the one with the kid. So I was a little surprised at first. You were saying like and Mary Jane. I'm like, oh wait a minute, you know, in like the main continuity, that's not a. Okay, let me double check here because I actually searched Spider-Man Critical Role. This is amazing. Critical Role in a Spider-Man comic. No, I think this might be the issue before the one I picked up. But yeah, that's her room, and that's Critical Role in the back there.
Hell fuck yeah, boy.
It's really fucking neat.
I love it. I did it. I'm back. I did it.
Good times.
So glad the artist was a fucking fan.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that is good because the artist is okay. It's not like great. Yeah. They're good at like panel layouts. I feel like they need to work on their anatomy. There's some weird images, but there's like the issue I've picked up. There's like a cool page of them like crawling around in tunnels, and the whole page is just like the dialogue like going through tunnels and overlapping over each other. It looks cool.
That's cool.
But it's just like it's inventive, but like the way it's drawn, it's kind of like okay, this artist has a lot of good ideas. They just need to work on it. You know? Yeah.
Also, is this a call with the boys? Because I think this is a call with the boys.
Oh,
my
what?
God, no!
Yeah.
I saw the drink raising up. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
I had it just below frame for so long, just ready to interject that stupid
Beautiful.
fucking joke.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
I'm very happy.
Good job, Carrie. You're part of the boys now.
I know. I was gonna say. what do you
Harry's
mean now?
always been of the boys.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Always
true.
of the boys.
She's an honorary the boys.
Yes,
That's true.
absolutely.
Such a boy.
Quality boys.
Such a boy.
Yeah, if
The
we're
original
all
OG
back,
boys.
What a
should,
nice quality boy.
if we're all back, we should start up again.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys are going into the Forgotten Falls South Precinct. As you walk in, you can see like this bullpen of like officers at desks. Frankly, they look incredibly unimpressive. Like guys seem to be like fumbling around with evidence and computers. One guy is like picking his teeth with the like barrel of his gun.
Oh my god.
There's
Oh no, we've ended up with the police academy recruits.
There's like a guy who looks like he was brought in for like, I don't know, could have been whatever, but he's like been changed to a chair, and I think someone just forgot him for like days.
Oh god.
He's like, why isn't anyone paying attention to me?
Oh,
Help!
For a second there, I thought you said changed, as in someone used their quirk to turn him into a chair-shaped human. I was like,
Oh my
wait,
God.
what?
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my god.
he's like handcuffed to his chair.
Okay, all right.
I give him one of the leftover sandwiches from lunch.
Oh.
Thank you.
He
Thank
needs
you,
that.
kind sir. Please, none of these people will talk to me. I was brought in here on like a speeding ticket. I think they forgot I'm here.
Insight that shit.
Yeah, I want to make sure he's not fucking with us.
I believe him wholeheartedly.
Of
I
course.
immediately believe him.
Would that be under perception if I'm like
There's
checking?
There's an
Or
insight skill.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
At
Well,
least as
I've
far as
got
you
some
can
stuff
tell.
that could probably unlock those handcuffs if we wanted to like set him free. Can we like talk to some cops though?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
not just like let a guy go in
Leave
the middle
him
of the
for
police
now.
station without talking to anybody.
If he's been here for days though.
No, you can wait a little bit longer.
Please, just like talk to like the police chief or something. Like, just get someone to let me out of here. Someone has to have the key, right?
We will go talk to.
I haven't seen my family in so long.
Why did they say they
I
were
forgot
keeping
my son's face.
Oh my god.
you? Why
It's
did
okay.
they say they were keeping you here?
This guy's quirk is that he
Dog.
can never die.
He said a speeding ticket.
He just isn't capable of starving to death or
Yeah.
dehydration.
Damn, dude.
Exactly.
That's
That's
a
his
terrible matchup for this situation.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god, yeah. Yeah, he was saying, like, I was just brought in here because of a speeding ticket.
Yeah, like that's what he did. Are they like keeping him because of that? They're not like saying anything else. Like, yeah, we can't find the key, man. Like, they're just keeping him
it's
for
just someone
speeding.
someone was like writing him up for speeding,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just wandered off and never came back.
I'm gonna also take a wild guess that they're holding him on charges of resisting arrest.
Mm. It's probably a solid guess.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows?
In cuffs, they're like, "Stop resisting." He's like,
Jesus. All right. So what are you gonna do?
Go find the police chief, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go wander over to the office of Police Chief Von McChainstein.
Perfect name.
Von McChainstein.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all of our representation in one character.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
Indeed.
perfect.
I couldn't let that guy die.
I go to the front desk and hop on top.
You know, when you said that, I just assumed it was Jim being an idiot and saying shit.
Mhm.
I didn't. My mind, I didn't assume that was actually his name.
No, that's his name.
It's his real
Cur-
name.
Carlito Von McChainstein III.
It's his real human name. Of course.
Okay, sure, why not? Fuck
He has a very rich heritage.
Yep, I wonder where this guy comes from.
Mm.
Yeah. So you walk up to the door. Like, do you knock? You just walk in.
Knock,
Knock.
sure.
Yeah, come in.
All right, now we go in.
I'm at the
Yeah, we
front
can go.
desk.
Okay, proceed.
I am looking whoever is manning the. Assuming I could find someone. I'm just gonna look him in the eye and be like, I need a hat and a badge. Now.
Oh.
There's just like some
Right
like
now.
there's like
Right
some middle-aged
now.
woman like filing her nails, not paying attention. It's like, sorry, what?
Oh my
Hat
God.
and a badge. I need them.
Who are you?
I'm a cat.
Make a persuasive argument. Let me see what I
Izzy,
can
how
do.
is she like filing her nails? Is it like this or like this?
Like this? Is that the wrong way to do it? I don't know.
So it's a feminine test.
She's at a grindstone filing actual like nails that you would hammer into a wall.
Just a grinder.
Yes. That's what I want.
So anyway, she
That's
reaches.
That's like an airplane joke right there. Just you want the woman over there filing nails.
Filing her nails. She's gotta say her nails. Mhm. Doing her nails.
I don't want to watch that movie.
I love that
It's
fucking
real
movie.
good.
Every single time I'm on a
So
plane, I think of it, and I'm so cautious of what I eat.
Everyone's gonna
Do
die.
you also
yeah.
develop a drinking problem?
Every time.
Every time.
Alright. So, you make a persuasive argument. Let me see what I can do. Reaches underneath, gives you like a fucking policeman's hat.
Does it fit you? Is it too big?
Now you are the police.
No.
Legally speaking, I believe this makes you a deputy. Congratulations.
Oh shit.
And then I'm gonna go in the office.
Yay! Hi, Gail. You look great.
You look adorable.
Alright.
Tilt it back slightly so I can see.
Oh no! It's the fuzz.
Ah!
I hate you so
You need
much.
to
I
go.
love you, Jay.
If it's any consolation, I choked a little bit on my food.
Good.
That's the universe telling you to no. You know what you did. Stop.
Karma.
I mean, I can fight
Consequences.
Hanson and then I can become Hot Fuzz.
Oh, such a good movie though.
Fucking
It's so
hell.
good.
Oh, go on.
Best.
So we're in the office.
Nailed it. Go on.
Alright, so you walk into the office, you see like this middle-aged, kind of slightly overweight dude, just like hunched over a desk, filing like a mountain of paperwork, like just tons of these, probably case files. really old computer that looks like it probably hasn't been used since it was built in the mid 90s. Yeah, come in. I assume Jim sent you.
Yeah,
You
That's
would,
right.
You would assume correctly, yes.
Nodding.
nailed it.
Nice.
Just so you know, I'm not happy about this. I don't even want his damn school in this town. We are perfectly fine with just cops. We don't need you fly-by-night superheroes taking our jobs. So yeah, I may be in a bind. I gotta keep you around for at least a few days. But you're not gonna be putting any of my offices out. Like we're gonna fucking. You're gonna pick up trash by the highway. Yeah, that needs to get done. Perfect.
On our
No,
first day
we're
here,
not.
We ran
It's
into
not-
thugs.
It's not very heroic. And yeah, on our first day we ran into thugs. Tor's right.
Yes.
Plus, I'm a rogue renegade cop who don't play by the rules.
So what you're saying is you illegally apprehended some criminals without a license.
We didn't apprehend. We did self-defense.
Yeah.
So you beat them up without a license.
I certainly did, yes.
That's a lot better. Yeah.
They hit us first. It was self-defense.
You weren't there.
Shit.
Wasn't she?
No.
What I distinctly remember
Oh, right.
was,
Hanson grabbed her and...
yeah, we
Oh,
weren't there.
yeah, we
Like
were
usual, the shit that
flying.
people are giving you guys hell about, Hanson wasn't there to get in trouble.
Which is bizarre because you would think that you would be the center of all of this, guys.
I am
True.
somehow avoiding
It's mainly
being in all
Tor.
of the trouble.
It's mostly Tor. He's
I mean-
not good boy. Not a good
For the
boy.
most part.
Tor's a good boy. It's like Mr. Bean. He's an innocent puppy that's just wandering around smashing shit. Like, yay!
Oh no.
Now we just
Yeah,
need to go on a
fucking
For the most part, with those thugs, what happened is they went to stab my friend, so I bit their knife in half and then paid them $200. I defy you to
Without a
find something
license.
illegal in there.
Knife biting 402. Got him, Cap.
Did you use your quirk to do it?
To do the biting?
Yes.
No, I used my jaw to do that.
So you can just bite a knife in half, like as a human. That's the thing you
Yeah,
can
I
do.
mean, yeah.
As
All right.
in a sense.
All right. Well, I feel like I need to remind you that unless you have a hero license, it is very, very illegal to use your quirks in public.
Hey, I am perfectly fine with that. You know, you will not get any problems from me.
I mean,
Kind of seems like the
you're
perfect place for
considered
you to go.
armed, so
Oh, that's true.
gun,
You,
I mean, gun
You're
laws.
just a vigilante.
Yeah.
You got a permit for all those stun guns there, boyo?
Yeah, I made them myself. I made you know,
I don't
it's,
believe making them yourself makes them more legal.
I
should know. I'm
think
the
if you
chief of
look,
police.
I think if you look into it, you'd be very surprised.
You know, whatever. I don't have time to deal with your asinine bullshit. I have so many case files to go through. You would not freaking believe. So, yeah.
Yeah, but City
Seriously?
Hall's up your ass.
No.
Say it for me.
Wait, what?
I bet City Hall's up your ass.
You know what? They actually are.
No, say it though.
Yeah,
Say
you
the
gotta
City Hall's
say
up
it.
your
Say the
ass.
whole thing, Cap.
City Hall is up my ass.
Yay!
Now tell me to turn in my badge.
You don't. He like sees that you're wearing a hat. Where'd you get that hat? Give me
The
that
front
hat and your
desk.
badge.
Yeah.
And your gun.
Take it out quick.
Turn in your
And I
head.
walk out of the room.
Did you take them specifically for
Oh,
this?
no.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me your badge and your gun.
Deputy Clement, you're a loose cannon, Gale.
At this point, I just assume you have a gun. I have no idea where you would put it, but
You're a good cop, but you don't follow the law.
So
Deputy
you're not a
Clement,
cop.
you gotta
I need
go
you to-
by the book.
Oh.
I need you to turn in your cat and badge.
Like what? Picks himself up, puts himself on the desk.
Oh, so happy.
as you're like arguing about this, one of the officers like wanders in. It's like, here's that case file you wanted, sir. The kidnappings. I got that for you. Thanks for that. Takes the folder and puts it on the giant pile of folders. See what I mean? I have enough to deal with.
We could help you, we think.
Yeah, funny thing, I don't really need your help.
The big pile of unfinished files says otherwise.
I would not need your help,
And they do it
even
in
if
the
you were
and the dude
real
who hasn't.
heroes. But you're
Also,
not.
there's a dude in the hall who has not seen a person for like 3 days.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that eventually.
All right.
People
You don't
have,
want our help? That's cool. We can just sit here and talk to you for the rest of the day.
Additionally, there's another thing that you may have not considered. We're expendable.
True.
I am not gonna risk my reputation sending a bunch of children to get fucking murdered.
I mean, you
We're
don't
outside
have
the
to tell
system,
anyone
Cat. We
about
can do
it.
it.
You don't have to tell
You're
anybody
not
about
outside the system, though. Are you outside the system? Because that's a whole nother set of problems, actually. Can I see your papers?
I mean,
Like
you said
that?
we're not real heroes, so.
Like
Maybe.
fucking birth certificates, numbnuts.
it. Oh.
I
I
don't
have
carry
mine.
that around on me. Here's my student ID.
Yeah, I have my student ID.
Yeah. Student IDs.
Fuck it.
I give him my birth certificate.
Yeah.
It's in a different language.
Do you have one?
For mine,
Do you?
Chiseled in
for
stone.
my country, yes, I do.
He'll like pull it out. It'll be like rolled up in like a parchment. It looks like an ancient scroll.
Does
Oh.
it?
Sort
What,
of.
what did you just hand me?
It's my birth certificate.
Like, I mean, like out of character. What does it look like?
Yeah, for you.
It is a scroll.
Uncommonly long. It's one of those that just rolls forever.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like almost made of like papyrus.
Oh my god.
Written
Police
on
chief.
vellum.
Police
Oh.
Chief McChangstein just like opens this thing up.
It's
Like, you
also
don't-
not in his language. You
Yeah.
can't read it.
Yeah, you don't see what it looks like from the other side of the desk, but like it looks like his eyes like kind of cross. Like, oh god, okay, no, none of that, please. Yeah, fine, you're whatever. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I put it back in my pocket.
Anyway, as I was saying, I would not get your help even if you were full-fledged, fully licensed heroes,
Why not?
because we don't need your kind in this town.
That's really mean. We just want to help.
We don't need your kind of help. Before heroes came along, police were good enough. But now, heroes are flying about with their laser eyes and their super strength, and suddenly no one needs cops anymore.
What era are we in? Before heroes?
I mean,
Damn.
he's being prejudiced. He's not really speaking sense. Clearly, this was before his time.
Oh.
He's making a lot of
Also, how
assumptions.
old is he?
Oh, he's like middle-aged.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up a chair, put my feet up on his desk, and lean back in the chair like, whatever. We'll be graded for just staying here and doing whatever you tell us to do. So if you tell us to stay in your office, that's fine.
Hey, tell you what, Changstein, you keep the paint on the walls and we'll stay out of your hair. How about that?
Like I told you, there is an officer who's going to be waiting outside to take you to pick up garbage by the freeway. We don't need
And I
your
said I'm
help
not
with
doing
this
that.
case.
That's-
I
it's
don't
not
care
your way.
what you say. I am literally the law in this town. You are obstructing justice right now.
Justice
But what about
trash.
the other?
Is that what this is?
I open up the folder and start flipping through the kidnapping.
He like
case file.
slaps it shut. What the fuck do you think you're doing? I hate you all so much. It's like, we do not need you. The guys out there are more than capable of solving every case on this desk. You would be shocked by the level of crime-solving know-how that is locked within their heads. As he says that, you hear a gunshot ring out from the bullpen. Oh my god, Earl shot himself in the head!
I was just about to say.
Why was he picking his teeth with his gun? He said he liked the way the metal felt on his gums.
Oh my god.
You seem very much in control here.
Sounds like you need a new paint job for 2 reasons.
Just like lets out a deep, pained sigh.
I will be right back. None of you move. I will be
Alright.
back.
Feet still up on his desk, hands behind my head.
I'm gonna tag along with him. And
Oh,
as
really?
we're walking, I'm like, Cap, we're not really big into this whole picking up litter business, but as a deputy, I feel like it's just the proper punishment for this speedster over here. Now, like, he's dying for a walk anyway, so you might as well give him some community service.
You do not work for me. Even in the context of this asinine narrative, I just fired you, I think. To just hear this conversation fade out as they leave the room.
I'm just taking
Instantly
pictures of the
on
case
case
files
files.
on my phone.
Yeah.
I immediately open the folder up again and start reading the kidnapping
The
case
kidnapping
file.
case, yeah.
Alright. So as you read the case file, you think that maybe the officer was not quite accurate when he was saying this. What this case file actually pertains to is last night the police responded to a neighbor saying that it sounded like her neighbor's house was being broken into.
Okay.
So when they went there to check it out, this guy's house, apparently his name was Frank Zeingram, is the homeowner who was attacked. His house just completely, looks like it was totally ransacked. And, according to him, 4 guys broke into his house and tried to attack him and possibly, kidnap him. But, for whatever reason, he claims he was able to fight them off, which, in the case file, is in quotes.
Without a permit?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, our police chief doesn't like that.
He's
Yeah,
outside the law.
He says, he was able to fight off the 4 masked assailants, and they just left. And it also says that Mr. Zeingram seemed fairly convinced that this had to do with the disappearance of his sister several months ago. Apparently, there was an incident where, according to official record, his sister left town and left a note saying as such. And, her brother not really convinced. The police kind of saw it as pretty open and shut. But, he still seems to think that she was taken.
Well,
And,
they seem pretty open and shut.
I detail this as I'm reading it to everyone except Gail, who's still arguing with the chief.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sitting next to the chief's trying to deal with this dude with a bullet hole through his cheek, and I'm sitting there lecturing him about gun safety.
Nice.
He's just sitting there with a face in his hands, I cannot deal with this no more.
Yes.
This job is killing me.
Oh my god. Poor police chief.
Not as
And
much
him.
as it's killing his deputy.
Hey!
Oh, don't worry. You
This
look out the window. The guy seems to be alive, but a bullet hole went through his cheek.
This is why you never load your floss with bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Never do that.
That's
never
the
do that.
lesson
What an
here.
idiot.
Or at
Yeah.
least turn the safety
And
on.
knowing is half the battle.
Let it be a real accident.
All right. So, you've read this case file. What do you guys want to do?
We should go help.
Should we do that one, or should we look at more?
Hanson yawns, just mutters to himself. I've never burned down a police station before.
We should get out of here.
That's not.
There's
Let's-
the first
let's-
time
yeah,
for
Yeah,
everything.
let's do this one and leave.
Let's find out what happened to this dude's sister.
But
It's the first time
guys,
for everything.
as you guys are all getting up to leave, he's like, but guys, we don't have any permits.
Oh, we should get some.
I'm-
How do we get them?
Could
I'm
we,
going to roll
find
a-
permits in his
I'm
office?
gonna. Yeah, I want to do an
Yeah.
investigation check to see if there's any paperwork to get permits in his
Yeah,
office.
Yeah,
That's what I was
dude.
gonna do if nobody else did, but I thought maybe
Oh
someone
my
else has better
God.
investigation.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Look at all of this. Nope.
Mhm.
Everyone
Not,
immediately
uh,
just Drawer.
Yo, yeah, we're all just looking at all the fucking.
Everyone
drawers.
find
Oh,
a piece
shit.
of paper that seems
I did
to,
not
to
bad.
sign off on
We're doing
violence.
investigation. Oh my
I'm
god.
Yeah.
rolling.
Tor got this.
Check.
Someone got a 20!
Boy,
But-
I found some fucking shit.
What
Oh,
I'm
hell yeah.
Yeah.
specifically
Yeah.
going to look for is a junior detective's badge. I need a promotion.
Oh my god. Dude, you find like stickers, you're like, yeah.
Okay.
love it.
So, yeah, Gail, you find like a junior detective thing, like the kind of thing they would give to kindergartners on like
Yes.
a tour.
Oh. Yes.
It's a sticker.
It's totally a sticker.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Guy,
Matt died.
Brittany, and somehow also Tor, you find the proper paperwork to sign off on at least a probational hero license.
Okay, we found all of this, and since Gail's a junior detective, he should sign them.
I'm still not there, man.
Shit! He's still out here! Damn it!
I like
Okay.
raising my
Stick with
hand
the
like,
captain.
okay, so don't ask me why, but I'm really used to paperwork of a different nature. If you want me to quickly sort through this, I probably could.
I mean, sure.
All right.
Again.
Okay,
So-
so sorry. The call dropped on me.
It's cool.
What all did we get? Gale got his thing, and then
3 of you found paperwork for
Brittany, Guy,
hero
and Tor.
license. So to be
I'm,
clear, the 3 of you found enough paperwork to get all of your licenses.
Excellent.
So,
Right.
we got probably plenty of examples of this guy's signature laying around this
That's
office.
true.
Okay, you gonna do some forgery checks here?
I think
What-
that's probably the thing to do.
All right.
what would that be under?
I'm not
I
there.
am
I can't say what I
trying.
thought of.
Trying to figure that out.
Expertise?
What that?
Sleight of hand?
No, 'cause
Deception?
you-
Disgrace.
Vehicles.
Perfect. It's vehicles.
Vehicles.
I would
Close
say
combat unarmed.
I would say that this would probably be like an expertise forgery type of thing.
Know it.
So just roll a d20 with no bonus.
Could it be dexterity?
Oh
Well.
no.
Well then.
That's. You didn't do
No.
that very good.
That's
Yeah, the only thing I could think to apply to it is just flat intellect.
Off in the distance, you just hear. So, Cap, I've been doing some digging, and I think we should really revise the budgets. These cars really aren't going to cut it anymore. The fender's practically falling off car number 2, and car 4 hasn't been seen in months.
Oh my god.
The police chief just like turns to you, picks you up, and throws you across the room at a potted
Oh no!
I'll land on my feet.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Without a permit, even.
Oh.
You just land in a ficus.
Oh. Did you make a kitty noise when he
Eyes.
threw you? Like, wow.
Extra question while we're looking around. Do we find any keys to anything?
Oh.
Roll investigation.
Okay.
Guys, can we just become criminals?
Let's just.
Oh, we're so
let's
close.
just become criminals.
We're like a step away.
Criminals.
Oh
We're
yeah.
anti-heroes right now.
Mhm.
I really just think that that's where this is going. I feel like that's what we
Yeah.
want collectively.
Every
We're looking for
opportunity-
keys.
Every
No.
Oh no.
every single opportunity I've given you guys to like rise above your baser instincts. You've
I
just
take it this
dove-
way: see, everything in this world seems to hate
Hell
us,
yeah,
so we're
Brittany.
trying to outsmart everything.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just a really funny thing.
It's true. Also, yeah, bitch, I got 23 while looking around.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, you see that the chief left like his jacket just like lying on the back of his chair. You go through his
Oh, my
pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, car keys.
Oh, I know their car keys.
And we lost Buddy.
Buddy. Guys.
He'll be
Oh
back.
no!
Guys. Look. You just show them.
Okay.
That's all I do.
So you're gonna
Zero
steal a
reaction.
cop car.
That's fine. Yeah, Dear Writer is like,
Brittany, what are you thinking?
Just be
I
useful.
don't know. I mean, I think they could maybe help us get from like place to place because for whatever reason we can't fly anymore. So like,
Yeah, it's
jingle
weird.
jingle.
Is there a house key on those car
Is
keys?
there?
There are a couple keys. You're just pretty much assuming that one of them has to be like a car key.
Well, car keys are different from
Are
like house
you-
keys, so it makes sense.
They have the
I
black
know
things
it's a
on them.
car. Yeah. So
Ernest,
I know.
Ernest,
But yeah.
But
are
there are-
you suggesting we break into the chief of police house?
It's
No,
not
I think you
breaking
just
in, it's
suggested
not-
it.
Now let's
I'm
hear him
not
out.
there. I'm not there. I can't say anything.
Buddy, you're
In the
back.
background, you just hear Cap. I found something.
Oh. So, to catch you up, buddy, I rolled a 23, and the police chief left his coat in the office, and I rummaged through it, and I found his keys, which happened to have his car keys on it, and other keys that Chase is asking if they are possibly his home keys.
Hey, hey,
Okay.
Ernest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You copied down, or you took pictures of all the pages of the case file, right?
Oh, I absolutely did.
We should probably get out of here.
I feel like these.
You know what? Looks over into the corner and sees that you've already started a fire. We should.
There's a lot of
Garbage cans
ficuses
are on
here.
fire.
lot of fici. Many ficus.
Okay, I need to know, are you actually
Ficuses.
setting fire to this room?
I don't actually have a good reason to set a fire to the police
Dang it.
station,
I am
unfortunately.
I assume.
I like
That's
if
my
if we
fault.
were stuck here, I totally would, but we absolutely have like a lead to go on. So,
Cool. All right. So the police chief, like you can see him at the window, still seems to be dealing with the chaos outside. So you could probably slip out, and no one would stop you.
let's slip out. No one will stop us.
Are we taking the case file with us, or do you think we know everything
no.
we need?
He's
to
got
know?
pictures of
Yeah, I
it.
got
Got
pictures
of it?
so we're
Sweet.
fine. Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Bring in the keys.
All right. So I'm gonna.
I have no
text,
fucking clue what you guys are up
All
to.
right. As we're going through, guys, I'll give Gail a signal that we're leaving as we go. So we can
Meow!
walk out. Yeah, as we're all gonna just. Hey, Gail! Meow!
Meow, though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yo.
All right. So yeah, you all take off into the parking lot. Gail, do you follow them? Like, do you know what?
I grabbed my new hat. Like, well, Cap, I got litter to catch.
Yeah.
Buddy, are you okay?
I don't care.
Just
my-
okay.
Oh my god,
Just
I
go.
love it. I love it.
My army of tours.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect.
It's all gone now because my fucking thing crashed. But
Oh,
Damn it.
Can
at
Tor
least I
like
took a screenshot of
take
it.
on an internet piracy case and crack the crime ring that is BitTorrent?
Jesus.
I'm gonna
try and take
Well,
down
I-
BitTorrent.
Oh, they stole
something
my
that I really
name.
want.
That's the yeah.
I'm really tempted to try to like out of character before I do it because I don't want to just do it and then ruin our chances. But like a thing that I really want to do is while that chaos is going on, walk back in with the hero permits and just be like, hey, yeah, we just need to get going. We just need you to sign off that we've been here and checked in. Sign off right here, and we'll be on our way. I want to check
If
that
he
with you
starts
guys
to
before I just
question
do
you,
it.
I'm gonna turn on Hellscape Neuroficus and not do anything. Just be on fire, Neuroficus.
Oh my
There
god.
are a lot of
All
focuses
right.
in this place.
It's a good plan.
But only if he seems to start raising suspicion, just to get him off of that.
Excellent.
Oh.
All right,
All right,
I'm gonna try that.
you're gonna try and who are you talking to specifically?
The police chief while he's dealing with the chaos. Just like, hey, I know this is a bad time, but just really, I just need you to sign off on these so we can go pick up the trash.
1 sec. Roll deception. With...
Great deception.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you
God.
+2 circumstance bonus to that.
Okay, that's
Oh.
a total of 10.
Because he is quite distracted.
That's a total of 10. I'm really good at
Total
that.
of 10. He's totally gonna get away with it. Let him get away
Insight,
with
that's...
it.
I'm also at telling lies, you guys.
Mm.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Just
What?
grabs him,
Sign, sign, sign.
grabs the form,
Oh my
signs him,
God.
stamps him. Hands him to another officer. Yeah, just make sure these get filed. I need a cigarette break.
Hanson just like walks up behind you and is just like, did we just get hero licenses? I think we just
I
did
think
we
we
get
just
Probational
got a
hero
license.
licenses. You got
Did
like
we
learner's
just-
permits.
Take that, school system.
We don't ever need to go back to that school.
They're not, to be clear, they're not full licenses. They're
The probation.
probation.
Oh, you act like I care about the difference.
Oh my God.
We just stole police information.
True.
And in exchange, we got temporary hero licenses.
Boy.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I
For
love you in
justice!
school.
Justice.
Oh yes. I feel like I'm rubbing off on this group.
That's
Where's-
great.
Where's this
So-
officer that's supposed to be escorting us?
He's just kind of like waiting outside, like leaning up against a disheveled cop car. Like, doesn't really know who he's supposed to be waiting for.
Buddy phone.
Thank
Just
you.
I'm just gonna walk by him. Good day, sir.
Good eye.
Good eye.
Good eye.
I'll be right back.
You kids
believe in
have a
Buddy.
good
Walking
day
by.
now. You
Believe in
hear?
you.
Carry on,
They
Lieutenant.
they provide important service to this town. I
Officer.
Oh my God. Yes.
Tips his hat.
Oh.
Oh,
So
that's
happy.
wonderful.
So
love
I
it.
propose we have about we've been going for about 3 hours minus the break. Dizzy,
So-
do you think we should jump into this next arc? What's happening, or
No, we should just establish what you guys want to do next, and then cap it off.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming we want to head out to the crime scene and check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
interview
where
the
Hanson's
guy.
like, "I'll meet you guys there." Turns on Hellscape, does a little hop in the air. Ah. Okay. I guess I'm walking with you.
Oh.
First order of business, though. Are you stealing the cop car?
Are we?
You
I don't
know
think
what?
anyone can drive very well. So even
I actually have a
I-
+5 in vehicle.
Yeah, I
Oh, wait.
also can drive well, but we
You need
kind
a
of
ramp
just
in it to roll it.
Common sense stuff, like how to drive a car, like anyone could figure that out.
Okay.
It's mostly like if you want to do like crazy maneuvers, or if it's like a really uncommon thing that you would drive,
Okay.
that would be.
I can't drive.
I have a
Um,
plus
yeah.
6 in vehicles, but
Yours is higher than mine.
I think that we just got away with a lot and got very lucky. I think let's
Yeah.
not steal a cop
yeah,
car.
I think the best idea is to just take his keys so that he thinks he lost just his keys because his car's still there and nobody stole
Hmm.
that.
That's
So
true.
like, yeah, just in the commotion, just goddamn can't keep track of anything in this fucking place.
Yeah.
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 Not to steal anything, just to
Mhm.
highlight, man.
Yeah.
You really need us to keep things straight around
Yeah,
here.
you
You know,
do.
look at all the stuff you're losing and can't keep track of.
hmm
Not
We're
to mention
horrible.
that in all of that, no, not once, not one person mentioned the fact that Hanson has a claymore strapped to his back.
Yeah.
Terrible fucking police.
I like to think that Hanson just looks like someone that would have a claymore.
Yeah.
It's like you
Let's-
heroes today with your claymores.
Can,
I
can,
guess
can we
let's start
retroactively
walking.
do a check where can I see if we also found like the paperwork to have like a weapon permit so that like when they're signing stuff they sign off on a claymore.
Oh my god.
Sure.
It's
All right,
signed off as legally a
I'll roll-
knife.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for somehow, by some stretch, you found a form specifically for medieval war weapons.
I now have a
Medieval melee
permit
weapons.
to carry this claymore. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you
Holy
everybody.
shit.
It's a legal claymore.
All right. And on that,
Oh.
we walk off on down the street towards our next adventure.
Yeah. So
Onward.
what's it? Yeah. From that file, you know where he lives. He also lives in the south side. Says he's a fisherman by trade, so he's kind of closer to the east side of town.
I'm already afraid.
Where all the piers are. So you
Cool.
head in that direction. You're probably about center of town, like between east and west. So you head off in that direction, having heroically not stolen a cop car.
Yes.
That's a
Such
step up
good
for
heroes.
us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go
You're-
on.
we
You're
are-
really
we're
showing
learning.
improvement.
I'm proud of us.
And with that, we will leave you until the next episode
Yay!
of Soupcan Academy.
Yay, we did it!
Came back
I'm
just
proud
in
of
time for the
us!
ending.
Yay!
What a terrible episode.
I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that every time the group is accused of something, Hansen has somehow been removed from the
I
situation.
know. It's
I know.
What the
It's-
fuck is any
It's
of
Oh.
great. I
Anytime,
love it.
anytime Hansen starts shit and does something terrible, no one cares. But anytime it's like, man, you fuckers really screwed up. Hansen's like, man, my hands are clean. What happened?
I wasn't
What's
even there
going
for
on?
that.
You know, sitting there like muggers. Whatever, man. Tell me to take away my badge.
Give me back your badge.
give me my badge back. I want my job
Oh
back.
my
You're a loose
God.
cannon, Gale.
Um,
You're outside the system. You're on the edge, Gale.
I'm seeing a
Gale,
couple.
roll, turn in, cat cop.
Oh,
I'm seeing a couple comments in the chat saying like people were late. They're just coming in now.
Mhm.
We are just wrapping up, but all of our episodes of this are archived on the Something Witty Gaming YouTube channel. So not Something Witty Entertainment, Something Witty Gaming.
Mhm.
That's where you'll
Yeah.
find all of our stream archives.
yeah, boy.
To clarify to people on my end, again, this doesn't go on the Let Them Play Games channel. Something Witty Gaming.
Something what a game.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
dead.
Mhm, mhm.
All right. I'm gonna stop streaming on my end. So goodbye, people on my end.
Bye, people on the
Goodbye.
stream.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
And then
How
I
you
guess
doing?
we
Something Witty, guys?